All right, welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the daytime stream on Thursday. I think it's Thursday because yesterday was Wednesday, right? We have a lot of fun news. Check this out. First of all, we got this beautiful dark Golbat. We finally finished paying him down, and now he has a big hole in him. So this is the burner slab. Remember this? I've been talking about this for like 2 months or 3 months. I don't know how long it took. It took a long time. But I've been talking about this for a long time. I said we'll all donate a little bit of money to it, and then we'll destroy it, making the population smaller. I got a new Charizard slab in the mail today. Cardos Charizard. He's so pretty. He goes with my other Cardos Charizard. Now I got 2 Cardos Charizards, and they're both Prism cards. Very weird, isn't it? Look at the back of the card. So strange. This one was quite a bit cheaper at 2.4 thousand. So there we go. Mister, you skipped my order today. Picallo, the slab and shipping. Oh, Mr. Picallo, I remember this now. I believe that we did the order, but we didn't do the shipping because I wanted a chance to get the shipping done. I wanted a chance to do the shipping with more time on my hands. Is that all right? We'll make sure that we prioritize your shipping, though. We're going to get you out, Mr. Picallo. You have a chance to add anything to the order right now, by the way. I don't know if you're interested in that, but yeah, you still have a chance to add something to the order because it has not gone out yet, but your order is a top priority for me. So we have some new stuff coming to the table. We've got this beautiful Minecraft round. Look at this. So these are Minecraft booster packs, and these are in the menu now. You got to scroll down to the bottom. You saw the Mario trailer? I did. Okay, and we have this Super Mario card set as well. This is printed by Panini. All right, so Panini, huh? Hey there, mister, says Vcast. What's up, man? So these boxes are really small. I thought that they were cheaper, but apparently there's only 18 packs in a box. Here we are. So you can see the price in the menu. I'm going to turn this down already. I've heard this Mario soundtrack so many damn times. All right, so I don't want that blaring in my ear. You're trying to steal my Topps Clearzard? No, you must have spoken to John, and John had no idea what you were talking about. He thought that I had destroyed that card. Remember, we had cleaned it and put it back into your bag. I did not do anything to it. I want you to have it. That's why we kept it in your bag. So I think you might have confused John, who didn't know what was going on with that. All right, take a look at that. Beautiful Super Mario cards. So these are in the menu along with the Minecraft. I thought both of these brands are highly desirable brands, Super Mario and Minecraft, and Panini had just printed fresh sets on these, and Panini is a pretty reputable card company, so I imagine these are gradable, and I'd love to see what you guys pull out of them, okay? So both of these are available in the menu now. They're at the bottom of the menu because I don't really have a spot for them. Mystery, it wasn't in my bag, though. It was not in my bag. What's your name? It's Marcel Torres. He says, did you put it somewhere? Well, yeah, I would have put it straight into your bag. Kyle Sexton says, Panini, my peepee. Marcel, contact me in Discord. Contact me in Discord about it. Panini, I'll have one of those. Panini is a sandwich. Hey, Panini, don't you be a meanie. Contact me in Discord about this. Maybe you have 2 bags or something. No turtle tay. All right. Dawn Silence says, pee-pee. We should be able to see if I put it in your bag because it would have been on screen, correct? Mario, orders coming in. I love Punani. Oh, my God. All right, we got to get this off the table. I need a place to put these. Do I have a nearly empty box somewhere? Yeah, here's one. All right. Yeah, it's weird because I was sure you put it back in my bag after attempting to clean it. Very interesting. I beat you to the order, Leo. Mister, you didn't give me a sticker pack last night, says Prieto. Your Google document on how to order says $8 shipping still. Ah, Bubble Boy, Pudani. But I opened my package and yeah, it wasn't in the bag. Joseph Comp said to tell you he has a penny message coming in after his order today to clarify something. Just put the Mario packs in my new bag. All right. Mister, I bought some Merlin Series 1 stickers. Are they good? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Okay. I'll set this to the side for now. We got some Mario playing in the background. So some cool things to talk about. The burner slab Golbat is done. And we had priced him around $460, and he's now destroyed. I wanted to show you guys some details about that. When you take a look at the total number of graded Pokemon cards for just the Rocket series. It says there are 176,000 cards graded. 176,000. So have no fear. There are a lot of Pokemon cards out there. There's not a shortage on Dark Golbats. And I think even if we look him up, give me a moment. So Dark Golbat first edition, his population is 275, which I guess now it's probably 274, but that is massive. So for those who are concerned about being able to collect a Dark Golbat, I wouldn't worry about it. The other day I mentioned that destroying that Dark Golbat was like a drop in a bucket. It will really take a much longer period of time for our, burner slabs to have any kind of effect on the market. I mean, even if all YouTubers were working together to burn more slabs, it would make such a minuscule dent in the market. Because the truth is, there's so many cards out there. But that's also why I wanted to get into this, because I think it's a really important concept for people who want to collect cards. You need your cards to be rare. So everyone who is like me buying into the card market, there's just so many cards that they're not that rare. But we can make them rare a little bit at a time. Okay, that's just 176,000 Rocket cards graded, and we got rid of one of them. Just one. And there's, again, 275 Golbats, and now there's one fewer. He's not even popular. People don't like him. This one's a little more popular. This is, oh, I got a cool email. This one is the Versus Collection Charizard, and he is a $700 card according to eBay, so that's the target price. And we're going to pay this card down over time and do the same thing. We're going to drill a little hole right here. And then like the Golbat, he will be out of the market. So we will have removed about $1,000 from the market. I'm telling you guys, that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of cards. If we look at the Versus collection, it'll probably say something similar to what we learned about Dark Golbat. Hold on. I'll actually show you. I'm going to show you the data. Don't break like that. So with the Versus collection, there's 18,000 Versus collection graded cards. And when we look up the Charizard specifically, give me a moment. Yep, hold on. Try that again. All right, here it is. Lance's Charizard, first edition. There's a population of 383 of them. We would just be removing one of those Charizards from that list. So the actual effect we'll have on the market is very small. It will hardly affect the price of the card. There's still 382 of them left. So our effect is quite small. And it would take many years of doing this to actually have some kind of effect. I'm calling Officer Jenny on you. How much Versus series is there out there still? Well, you can see packs of it going on the market. You can see boxes of it going on the market. So, but it is more rare than, like, obviously it's way more rare than anything from Sword and Shield. But yeah, so the concept here is that we will be reducing them, but it really, you'd be surprised how much money is out there and how many cards are out there. Our effect will be a lot smaller than you think. I noticed some people saw that we destroyed the Golbat, and they were like having a meltdown, dude. They're like, oh my God, this is crazy. Would I be able to buy it after it's destroyed? No, our goal is going to be to stack them up and show how much we've removed from the market over time. So that's going to be the goal. You can always see it here, though. We'll always be showing it off. Now, I just wanted to show off some cool cards I took out of the market, and these will stay out of the market too. But that's because I'm actually holding them. They're not destroyed. PSA will still think there is a problem. I can personally contact PSA and fix that, guys. I'll just contact them, let them know that we destroyed a couple slabs. Here's the label. I'll show them the picture, and I'll link them to the video, and they will know that it's authentic because they'll be able to see it's authentic, and they'll update the numbers. Guys, it's very easy to update the PSA stats. Okay, the PSA stats are probably already inaccurate. People probably take some of their cards and try to cross-grade them. So whatever that number is, it's not a perfectly accurate number. I was relishing on those delicious salty tears. PSA doesn't care. All right, here we are. Very nice. You really want to be looking around for top card that graded poorly. Law, honestly, I could take the loss. Don't even spend time looking. If you find it, you keep it and try to clean it if you want. No, Vizar, it's really important to me that we find out what happened on this because, I'm not supposed to have even one problem like this occur. So this is actually very important to me, okay? So keep in touch with me. We're going to try and figure it out. All right, so click, and click, and click. I'm going to open up some Mario cards, man. I'm excited. New stuff today. They actually do have a way and ask customers to tell them if a card is destroyed. There you go. So they have a way for customers to self-report changing a card. Mister, can I use my $28 store credit for 2 Super Marios and 1 Minecraft, says Dan Lay. Let's see, Dan. Shoop. For what again? It was 2 Mario, 1 Minecraft. Yeah, let's do that. So let me get another box ready. We'll get 2. We're going to let you jump the line, Dan. We're going to let you jump the line, but we're going to pull yours from a different box. Okay, so we got 2 more boxes here. How do you get a seller to sell outside of eBay without eBay stepping in? One trick is to just take a picture of you writing down your Instagram name and send them that in a picture, okay? Because I don't think eBay can so easily check a picture, but maybe it can. I'm not sure. Okay, so maybe write it strange. But yeah, I mean, the other thing is take their eBay name and just go cross-reference it with Instagram. 50% of the time, it's the same name. So their eBay name is their Instagram name, and you can just go find them. All right, Dan Lay, this is a different box of the Super Mario and a different box of the Minecraft, so we're not affecting anyone here. We're not affecting the other guys in line. But yes, be careful because you can get yourself in trouble on eBay, okay? Put a Delta Species Flareon up for sale. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I've only got 1, and I kind of want to hold it. Brilliant, mister! Here we are. If a card's really cheap, I just buy from them on eBay. Usually, the time to negotiate a deal is when you're dealing with the really expensive cards. Oh, wow. I'm already impressed. Wow, this is nice. It's textured. Check that out. Okay, so these are a lot nicer than I thought. I like it. Baby Mario. Sledge Bro. That's textured too. Okay, so this is... Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure how the cards are structured in here. It's all textured. These are textured. This is textured. Fire Piranha Plant is textured. And... Oh, wow. That's cool, man. 3 hollows in 1 pack. So, so something tells me that's going to be a lot of gradable cards in 1 pack, because even the uncommons... Oh, man, that's bright. Even the uncommons seem gradable. Wow, so these are pretty nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And so I did not buy very many of these because this is an experiment. And as a result, we're going to make them $1 more expensive here because I haven't judged the cards before. But anyone who's already ordered, don't worry about that. And let's go ahead and sleeve this up. I did not order a lot of these. So if these sell quickly, we're going to place a fresh order and lower the price by $1. There we go. It's kind of how I do things. Price changes like the brakes. Damn, I wonder what the hits are. Yeah, actually, I'm curious too. This Piranha Plant. Should I sleeve every one? I don't feel like sleeving every single card in a pack makes sense because every card set must have common and uncommons. These must be the common uncommons right here. But man, that's clean. Take a look at that, guys. Do you see the texturing? The way that the icons in the back kind of pop? Whew. Here we are. We're just raising the price by $1 so I don't sell out in a single stream, guys. Which is very possible to do. All right. Got Princess Peach. You got 3 hollows. And you got Womp and Waluigi. Baby's got a print line. I think the hits are gold. I bought 3 packs for $30. Would you like me to send $3 more? No, not at all. If you've already placed an order, don't worry. It's just from here on out. They're going to cost a little more. What a hard-working mister. That's right. I'm working all 7 days of the week, too. I don't take any off days. I haven't taken any off days for like 3 years. So it's real hard for me to hear people talk about a 30-hour work week because I don't relate to that. Wow, man, that looks so good. I'm actually really impressed. So when we take a look at this card, let's zoom in. It's both holographic and textured. Wow, printing technology, guys. Beautiful. That's cool, man. Okay, and here's Bowser playing ice hockey with the coin. Stepmom Rosalina. So neat. So you said maybe the golden ones are the rare? Oh, here it is. Golden card, sport card, silver card. Does it talk about rarity on the back? Here we go. Says there's only 9 of the puzzle cards, so maybe those are actually the rarest card. 18 golden cards, 18 silver cards. So I don't think any of them are meant to be especially specifically rare. I think they're all meant to be enjoyed. That's cool, man. Because you can see their rarity is pretty uniform. None of them are a lot more rare than others, and each pack is coming with 3 holos. What do the backs of the comments look like? So basically, the community will have to decide which card they like the most. And then that card will become more expensive because people will always buy it up. All right, what do we got here? This is Minecraft. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Okay, we got Steve, Vindicator. Oh, this is cool, I like this. And that's textured too, that's so neat. That is a enemy card, zombie. Made in Italy. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that would also explain partially why these are expensive, because they have to be imported. Oh, wow, that's cool, man. Wow, why do I feel like these probably have potential? That is such a weird card. It's like it's like the icon here, and then whoa, this is really textured. Is this like glow in the dark? It's glow in the dark. It's glow in the dark. Oh my god. I can kind of see it. I don't think you guys can see it on yours. What? I can see it glowing. I don't think I can. How do I get it so that you guys can see it glowing? It's glow in the dark, people. Invest! Do you see it now? Do you see it glowing? All right, I have a feeling these are going to do well. They're fun. I have a feeling these will be pretty popular. I feel I can place a higher order for these now that I've tested them out. So here's Conduit, End Crystal, Totem of Undying, and Lectern. So really it's just items from Minecraft. And then the glow-in-the-dark card is definitely some kind of special pull. Okay, here's Vindicator and... Yo, Sonic is back. Nice. Weiss needs to invest in that glow-in-the-dark technology. Dude, that's cool as heck, man. I want some glow-in-the-dark Pokemon cards. Can you even imagine? But this appears to be the nicest card in the Minecraft pack. Wow, guys, that was so cool. Can't wait to open more of these now. Thank you, Dan Lay. Again, Dan Lay got his packs from a separate box, so that's not going to affect anyone who's about to pull another box. So we do that when people jump the line. So, Dan, let's find your bag now. I've learned to do these things over time. It keeps people happy. There you go. His pulse didn't affect my pulse. Doctor Who had trading cards and had one that would smell. I had an old menu. I sent for 2 packs. If you just sent for them, you need to adjust it, okay? I won't accept, you'll have anyone who had already paid, that's fine. But at this point, you need to update in order to be the new menu, or the new price. All right, so it's based on demand. If I feel the demand is going to be too crazy, we do that. Yo, Joseph says, thanks for making a Gym Heroes list to help me out. Order 100 Star Birth, 50 Shiny Star. I have a bag. If you don't have enough, I think I have enough, but I'm just shocked. 100 Star Birth. Joseph Campolongo, 100 Star Birth, everyone. Whoa. All right, you got it, man. Whoa. 100 Star Birth. Super Mario has 9 limited edition cards with the shiny diamond background. That's the chase. Wow, okay, very cool. Very cool. Now we know. We're going to start with your Star Birth. So we need 4 boxes for this. 4 fresh boxes straight out of a case. Good luck. Of course, the chase pulls are what? Charizard, alternative art. You've got Arceus, alternative art, Golden Arceus, Rainbow Arceus. All those cards are going to be your big hits. Oh, that's when my PayPal jumped. I was talking to John, and I logged into my PayPal, and I'm like, my PayPal just jumped by like $1,000. That was this. It all adds up now. Joseph making his credit cards. He said to read Penny message. He sent one after the order. Whoa, okay, give me a moment. My fault. 40 shiny star. If you open 50, I'll send the extra money. So no problem, man. 40 shiny star it is. Thanks for pointing that out, everybody. What Topps card are rare and what ones are common? So in the Topps cards, you want the holographic card. That's the rare card. Now, in Topps Series 1, there's a lot of confusion. A lot of people don't understand. There's like a million variations of the Topps Series 1. Not only that, they're very hard to grade. So the lack of knowledge around those cards causes a lot of mispricing. People don't know when they're opening up a very rare box. So they undervalue it. And they also don't understand when they're opening up or when they're buying a PSA 10 Series 1 Topps card, they don't realize how much more difficult it is to get a 10 out of Topps Series 1 versus Topps Chrome, where a lot of them are 10s. Yeah, so a lot of Topps Chrome is already going to grade 10 because of the texturing on the card. I think that they avoid being sticky. But Topps Series 1 is so impossible to get a 10 on those cards. They all stick so bad. All right, let's do it, guys. Busy daytime stream. Thank you so much, Mr. James. All right, here we are. So I guess we'll go. We got 3 really tall piles. Let's just take another look at this one more time. We want to get all the packs together for fun. The rarest Topps cards are the Pokemon Chrome with Techno. Yeah, Techno's really rare. Sparkle's pretty rare too. But honestly, I feel like while those are rare, there's also a lot of Topps Series 1 cards that are rare too. Wow, that is 100 packs. Beautiful. Boy, we could make a thumbnail out of that, couldn't we? That'd be a good thumbnail. Maybe we turn this into a short. Okay, so maybe we turn this into a short. Okay. Whew. Sleep. I'm here for the short, just like the midgies. What? Sleep. I love making shorts. They're fun. 100 packs. Sleep. I like TikTok, love it. That style of videos is so addicting. I think that YouTube has not really defeated TikTok at its own game. I think TikTok's going to hold on to its position really well. I know when I go to make YouTube TikTok or YouTube shorts, they are a much worse platform to actually make the shorts on than TikTok. TikTok's technology is better. So YouTube's really got to improve their technology in order to truly compete. Mister, that Rainbow Topps Dragonite 10 I pulled on stream is Pop 3, now Pop 4. Nice, man. Glad to hear that. That is a beautiful card. I looked them up and down. So good. Real picky at handing out. Wow! Already you pull one of the best cards in Star Birth. That is Cynthia. Yo, whoever ordered this, best of luck. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and clip this portion and tell Mr. Mike Side to use that big bundle of packs as the thumbnail for the clip. There we go. All right, so you got to make your money back on these for it to be the most fun. Cynthia is a very good start. Faster, Mr. Faster. I'm hurrying. The queue's going to get so backed up. I wonder how many hits this will garner. You know, we'll stack the V's up. The V's are not that rare in my opinion. What do you guys think? You think V's are good? I don't think V's are that good. Sleeve the V's later. Yeah, a little Raichu V. No one's grading them that I know of. At least you shouldn't be. Grading's too expensive to be grading V's. Here's Raichu. Raichu! Oh, okay, so RC is V-Star. It's lovely. Boop. V, very rare. Right. Certain V's are okay. Yeah, that's true. Here's a lovely Charizard V-Star. I think these are totally gradable. I think, you know, if they grade 10 or they grade perfect, they're going to be worth a little bit. That's enough. Get political, says Cloudy. All these politics. All these people. Here's Lucario. I've sold graded 10s. Do you kind of come here to hear some news, to hear me rant sometimes? It's kind of funny because other people come here only for the Pokemon cards, and then they go, oh my God, now I got to listen to this guy's opinion. So it's a very strange hybrid channel in a way. Here's, oh, Luminion. There we go. Here's Shaman. All these liberals. Cold. Okay, that's a holo. That's going to be Kindler or whatever his name is. He is not a good pull because that is a Gaifu. Cold. Politics. Ew, I'm out of here. What's your favorite style of eggs? Scrambled, fried, over easy? I love eggs. I'll eat any kind of egg. Big egg eater here. Okay, and that is more common. Toss those away. That was pile number 1. And what I saw were 2 full art trainer cards come out. No hyper rares. Let's keep going. The Cynthia is a very good pull. Try and get you some of these full arts in here. Some of these, some of these secret arts in here. Secret rares. Let's see. As long as he doesn't pull any useless trainer cards. If that's Gordy's dad, it looks like Alex PS. Oh my God, dude. What kind of salt do you use? Regular salt? Salt that looks like it's the color white, I guess? I don't know. Am I supposed to use like the pink Himalayan salt for $500? I'm using the special salt, full of special. I know it's special because it costs 3 times as much. I was learning about dangerous jobs. Apparently salt miners have a very dangerous job. How was Golbat destroyed? Yes, we put him to death via drilling. He got drilled. We drilled a hole in the Golbat. That's what we do. That's how we'll be doing all of the destroyings. He'll never again sell for the full amount of a Gem Mint 10 Golbat. He won't sell at all because he's not going to be for sale. I'm just going to show him off and let people know that that's what we're doing. And you can contribute. You can donate $1 or $2, and over a long period of time, if everyone does that, eventually the next card will be drilled through. This really is a benefit to you guys, secretly. It is. So if you're sitting on a lot of slabs, like I'm sitting on a lot of slabs, anyone, not just me, anyone sitting on a lot of slabs, it's in your interest for the population to go down overall. That's in your interest. A high population of cards means that what you're holding on to isn't very rare. And that's the opposite of an item being collectible. An item's collectible when it's rare. And so by donating a small amount to get one card drilled through in a crowd-funded way helps your card value go up over time. So this is really, you know, excuse me, if you're somebody who really doesn't own any cards, maybe you don't care for a burner account. But if you're somebody who's pretty serious about owning a lot of Pokemon cards, this is good for you. So that's the group that this appeals to. Well, mister, I want that Zard. The destroy slab is mistress on the card with extra steps. You know, not at all, really, Cloud. There were a few people who were complaining. They're like, oh, well, you're just selling a card. If I was selling that Charizard, he would be gone like that. Did you hear how many people wanted to put him in SLAB-AWAY? This is actually the worst way to sell him. It takes forever. It's going to take like 4 months because he's cost more than the Golbat. So it takes forever. And, you know, if he's costing $700 and we're destroying him for $700, then there's no money made. It's literally breaking even at $0. When I open up a booster pack, I might make a money on a booster pack sale. So I would be better off if these people donating simply bought boosters. That makes me money. But if I have a slab and I'm breaking even on it, I'm just breaking even. So, yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say stuff like this now because I've been reading the comments. And they just don't understand that the best thing for me to do would be to sell you boosters or let you put the slab in the SLAB-AWAY, which many people would do that right away. And I would make a little SLAB-AWAY fee off of doing that. But yeah, so this is not the best method to sell. It does not enrich me in the way that you think it does. And it's more about making the cards rare. And we're not even going to accomplish that very quickly. It takes, again, there's so many cards. 176,000 rocket cards graded. And we got rid of one of those. 275 Golbats. And we got rid of one of those. For that Charizard, 383 Charizards. And we're getting rid of one Charizard. So it's like, again, I've described it as a drop in the bucket. Because it basically is. But, you know, every little drop adds up. Look at this. So over a long period of time, those little drops can add up. Here we are. But that gives you guys plenty of times to run in and grab that slab if you're really interested in it. Harrison is hurt. Here's a cold one. So we got another full art, and this time it is a trainer slab, trainer card. Unfortunately, it's another Gaifu. Here's, oh look, he is getting paid and keeping the card. No way, I'm about to guess 4 full art trainers. Is it a waste of time? Here's Charizard. There we go. Well, we want to keep the card so we can show it off. I think it's going to look more impressive as we stack the card off. As we stack them up and show everyone how many cards we've destroyed. But, you know, if I went to sell the card, nobody's going to accept it as gem mint. So I really have taken the value of the card and destroyed it. Mr. Explaining, turnaround time on card grading. Whose cards the grading if we send them through you? If you choose express grading, your card will come back real fast. If you choose bulk grading, you might have to wait a month or two because there is a backlog for the bulk grading. But that's cheaper. Right now, the line is getting caught up pretty quickly on card grading, guys. Well, Harrison, no one says you have to donate. No one was forced to donate. I know it is hard. All right, here we are. Whew. Can you put it in the live custom? What, the Golbat? Golbat's not going in the live custom. I keep explaining. He's not going to be for sale. We're not giving him away. We're just going to show off that he's been burned. And then we're going to add more cards and burn them too. Here we are. Where's the circular piece of cardboard that's missing from Golbat now? Grade it. All right, here we are. You ready? Whoever graded the Golbat was smoking some crack. It's so off-center, you took a 9 off the market. Sure, and we could do that. We can focus on, you know, week 10s maybe. That makes you guys feel better. All right. Harrison is so hurt over one card. Let's see. Let's go ahead and snip this. Snip. I built a Minecraft computer that makes computers with my computer. What? I saw a Minecraft computer that lets you play Minecraft in Minecraft. Could you believe that? I was shocked. You can, you just don't have to be. Y'all complain like my kids. Just slapped away the Golbat. You're too funny, man. There we go. This reminds me of the crypto burning initiative. It's inspired by crypto burning. It's inspired by that. It's a smart idea. Whoops. It's a smart idea to make something rare. And in fact, this is better than crypto because crypto is just this like software technology where you can make new cryptos every day. These cards are actually limited and are really rare. So we're actually getting rid of something that is finite. You know, it exists in the real world. It's truly finite. The crypto's not finite. You just make a new cryptocurrency, you know, Fartcoin 2, Fartcoin 3, Fartcoin 4. And so it's never truly rare. Or you sell it fractionally and allow it to be, you know, infinitely small in fractions. And in that way, it's not rare either. But yes, there's a limited number of Golbats in the world, and so by destroying it, we really are reducing the number of Golbats. Harrison Coin, but some crypto technology is far superior. Mister, are you holding the rest of the Golbat 10s? I have one Golbat, a single Golbat. And that's because I like the Rocket Collection. Bro, I'm going to buy another PSA 10 Golbat and shoot a hole through it just because of these comments. Well, if you feel like contributing to making everyone cry about it, donate $1 to the next burn slab because we got a long way to go on that one. It's at 695. And keep in mind, I donated money to the Golbat card like for weeks. So I donated to it too. Brooks, he got spankies. Here's a cold one. All right, Joseph, time to pull you chowies out. Do you work for the opposition? If you get another Vizard, wish luck. I ordered a blue deck from Japan. Let's see if we can get one more trainer to make this guy's prediction true. How's it going, Easton? Yeah, obviously there's a lot of upset people going, you can't do that. People can do what they want with their own money. And yeah, I understand the frustration. I think people would rather see me give it away for free, but that's because that's how people are these days. They think everything should be free. Straight to the gulag. Here we are. Here's people know when they donate to the burn slab that they're burning their money up. That's the concept of it. Here we are, Moltres. They say, man, $2, not much for me. $2 here, $2 there. And for, 100 people to donate $2, that's very little pressure on them. That's the concept of crowdfunding. I'm so pumped, should come in tomorrow. Free now. I'm pissed. Let's cancel this guy. Now, I think that people will become more comfortable with the idea over time. When I started selling cards live, I had people calling me all the names. I got called every dirty name when I sold cards live. Now everyone does it. Everyone sells cards live now. There's a whole app, Whatnot, came out just for you to sell your cards live. So I was actually ahead of a trend. And with the destroyed cards, I think it's something that will occur more and more over time because people will realize the argument behind it is good. Luminion! Oh my god, it's like Charizard's bestie. Luminion and Charizard, they're besties. All right, we got Luminion. But people will understand the argument behind it. They go, I love Pokemon cards. And even though it seems ironic or it seems to contrast with the idea that I love the cards, by making them destroyed, I'm making the remaining ones more rare. People don't like that idea if they don't own all the cards. They go, hey, I didn't bother to buy into the cards. And now you're destroying them, and that makes me mad. But, they should buy into them. People buying all this other stuff in life, and they could take a moment, pick up a 9 Golbat, PSA 9 Golbat. When the 10s become more rare, the 9s go up in value too, right? So it's really not as expensive as you think. Yeah, when the population of the 10s shrink and the price of the 10s go up, what follows is the price of the 9s. The 9s follow the 10s. People decide, I'm not going to own 10, so I'll buy 9. It's virtually the same card. I mean, it's hardly any different, by the way. PSA 9 versus PSA 10. There'll be like a white dot on the back where like one side of the card is slightly too thin. And so the difference between a 9 and a 10 is negligible. They're perfectly displayable, but people get obsessed over 10s, you know what I mean? Look at that. You got a beautiful, what's its name again? Something that makes me think of tacos. Terrakion? His name's not Terrakion. It's, I can't name it. Destroy your Pokemon. Go buy Fortnite. Torterra. There we go. Tortilla. It's Tortilla. And Charizard. Woo! All right. That was the hottest round of Starbirth I've ever seen. Let's take a quick look at the damage. Do a card that's worth it, though, even if it takes more time, like a Rocket Dragonite. I think Dark Golbat is worth it. He's a PSA 10 first edition holo from the Rocket collection. And if you want to finish your Rocket collection, you got to have him. So, reducing his rarity, by the way, raises his price slightly. Not much, though. I mean, to go from 275 to 274, what are you raising his price by? 1/275th? So that's, I mean, again, it's hardly changing the value of him. All right, here we are. You got all your holos here. I think your holos are lovely. He didn't say donate the holos, did he? Sometimes guys donate their holos. I have a bag. You don't have enough. I'll take VMAX Climax instead of Shining Star. And shipping, I'll be done with the while now. Woo! Sounds good, man. You're going to be done for a while now. So you're going to be doing some grading, huh? We got to toss you an extra or two for the grading. Okay, some holos there. People are afraid of things they don't understand. Buy out the PSA 10 population of one card and burn them all. No. I'm not about that. That really would be a type of manipulation, wouldn't it? Although it would be an interesting idea if we did it as a community. So if we all chose one card and decided to buy them all up in secret and then started hosting slab burnings on that one card, that would be very interesting. But I'm not going to do that. I have no interest in it. We're just going to pick a card that is maybe overpopulated and it's expensive and rare, and we're going to burn it up. I feel whoever bought these packs, I end up buying the AA Charizard. My foreskin is so annoying. Oh, Gilbert, you should have had your parents slice it off. So, Mr. Joseph and I are such good besties. I'm going to give him a free card. Destroy Delta Species Umbreon. Yeah, I feel over time people will understand my point of view. They will understand these Pokemon cards aren't that rare, and we want to make them rare. We want to contribute to making them rare. You already inflated the biggest Diglett market. Yeah, can you believe for a while those were like $100 and now they're way cheaper, I think. I think they're down to like $50. So that was an interesting point in history. Here we go. There we go. Turned out there's too many of them. You could actually see how population really changes the price. So we got you some little bonus cards there since we're besties. And now we need to open your 40 Shiny Star. I'll be right back. I got to get 40 Shiny Star. Now, I apologize to everyone for this long wait. I did not expect Joseph to have such a massive order. Destroy Legendary Collection Charizard. Now, see, that actually would benefit me because I own 3 of those, and those are actually extremely rare. Those are a sub 100 population, right? But we're not doing that. We are getting rid of a Versus Series Charizard. And he has a massive population of 384. It's so freaking many. Mistress Theory is right. I'm sorry to whoever is opening this, but it's icy cold. Here we are. God Pack? Always a chance. Always a chance. Here we are. One day in the future, I guarantee you this, guys, one day in the future, people will be burning Sword and Shield slabs to try and make them more rare. And they'll be crowdfunded, so nobody has to lose too much of their money doing it. You got a Karen's Flareon by any chance? I don't think I have that one. I don't think I bothered. Boo, Japanese packs. I like Japanese packs. They often grade well. Too many slabs on the market. Lapras VMAX. So let's take another imaging of this. So to Mr. Mike's side, this is 40 packs. 40 packs of Shiny Star. Okay. 40 beautiful packs. Maybe what we could do, Mike's side, is we could have all of Mr. Joseph's pulls put into one video. Cramorant in Doodoo. Hey! Double Charizard God Pack. How many hits? Says Jesse James. Jesse James. Japan is all about that quality content. The Japanese cards are printed better. There's no question about it. So when you open them, you have a better chance at a 10. That's why we have plenty of Lost Abyss for those who want a chance to pull an Altart Giratina. Okay, we got Venusaur. I consider him a hit. Here's Rune Rages. Some holos, a V card, and some holos. You just can't read them. Here's Venusaur. Oh. Here's a code card, which I do not consider very good. We got 2 holos. Ooh, Cramorant. All right. That's right, Cramorant's in here. The colors and textures are better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. Okay, we got a Crobat. Most girls don't like speed, though. What? What are you going on about? Okay, we've got Dragapult, Regieleki, Rookity. Oh, Mr. only pulls the hit when it benefits him. Mr. You see the 1999 reverse hollow first edition Charizard on eBay? 1999 reverse hollow first edition Charizard on eBay. You should link me to it. I'm curious. I want to see it. You must be saying he's reverse hollow as if they were running a test on reverse hollows. Whoa, am I being dethroned as Joseph? Maybe. Joseph Campolago, dude, the last 2 days, he spent like 1,600. He's crazy, man. Did you see the mass shooting in Thailand? Oh, yeah, it was like some unbelievable amount of kids just got killed. Wasn't it like 30 or 40? Just crazy. What a tragedy, dude. Here we are. Just crazy, man. Unacceptable. Look at that. Decidueye is actually kind of a nice shiny. I think that he's one of the better ones, for sure. Looking for that Charizard code card. You guys notice here that he's not showing up. He's not so easy to pull as you think. Sobble. Zamazenta. Urshifu. That's sad. It's just crazy sad. I mean, as a parent, you put your whole, life into taking care of this thing that's you, and then some wicked psycho weirdo, freaking bum-ass loser guy comes in and murders them. They didn't get a chance at life. Everyone's afraid of death, Imagine being that poor, terrified child, and some guy comes in with a gun. It's crazy, man. You talk about it too much, I'll make you guys depressed. Here's Phalanx. And it hits you like a tornado. It hits you like a thunderbolt, like a thunderstrike. How was the parent supposed to know that that was the day the shooter would show up? You know what I mean? It's so random. Someone doing pop control on the kids. Oh, my God. I would laugh, but it's just so sad. I can't laugh. Some guy on eBay has a first edition Charizard PSA 8 for 10K. Here's this. We got this guy. Yes, awful, man. I just sent you a link to that Zard. Having a 1- and 3-year-old, that made me sick. It's wild, man. People are always victimizing kids. All right, let me take a look at this. You say it's a reverse hollow Zard, huh? It's got this PSA label that suggests they're questioning if it's authentic. And I think that's fair. They don't know if it's authentic. I'm questioning if it's authentic too, because I'm not feeling like the hollow reminds me of anything from that time period. This is the first reverse hollow. When I questioned the authenticity, so-called grade response, haven't seen one of these before as a reverse hollow. They're actually still doing research. Might be a tournament card, a prototype, an error, snooze, you lose. Oh, wow, listen to this guy. Snooze, you lose. So he's doing a lot of pressure on you to buy it. I can tell you it's probably just a fake. Some guy saying snooze, you lose. He's hoping to sell it fast before you figure out it's a fake. Here we are, Venusaur. You snooze, you lose. Gotta buy it right now, bro. No thinking. Oh, Boltund, lovely. Ruff. Okay, and let me get this Flojez. You snooze, you lose. Gotta buy it right now. Do not bid. This is a sample of what experts in their field can do as forgeries. I have no intention on selling it. It's a learning curve for all. Oh, is that what he actually said in it? Oh, I didn't read it all the way to the end. I stopped at snooze, you lose. Do not bid. This is a sample of what experts in their field can do as forgeries. Oh, interesting. I wonder if he's saying it's a forgery then. Don't snooze, mister. Oh my God, I'm going to snooze and I'm going to miss it. How could you do Golbat like that? I'm sorry, Tom. Poor little fella. Tammy, I love when Tammy shows up. So, that last line, is he admitting that it's fake? Here, let's see. Calyrex. If he's admitting it's a fake, what did he mean by you snooze, you lose? All right, here we are. Last line is more of he's not too sure. All right. Ooh. That's a lot of cards. Let's leave this pile up real fast. There sure are a lot of cards in this. Can we see the Zard? I can't find the link. I told a streamer he would never be you. Oh my god, dude. He is sleeping now. Then he nearly cried. Felt bad. What? Okay. Okay, put this over here. He's saying you're keeping the real ones and sending the fakes, says Joshua. Okay. There we go. And changed my seating position and my back is better now. I put it in general chat in Discord. So, your first round, Florges, Boltund, Dartrix, you got some amazing rares. He's nice. Sandaconda, Rookity, Cramorant. I'd say that's a pretty bad round. Let's see if the next round is super hot. We can still save ourselves with a super hot round. Is the Charizard VMAX promo card worth anything? From here, yes. These promo cards are gradable and desirable. You'd start a cult. I'd be a follower. You're in the cult. This is the cult. That's the thing about cults. You don't realize when you're in one. You're already in one. For example, after hearing about all the sardines I consume, you actually considered buying some sardines at the store. Some guys did buy sardines. There we go. You ever heard of don't drink the Kool-Aid? Well, pretty soon they're going to be saying don't drink the sardine juice. Here we are. I should do that. I should pour some sardine juice in a wine glass. And then I should like sniff it and swirl it around and taste it for you guys. Pass the Kool-Aid. They're called Simps, mister. Here's a sneep. Oh my god, you're right. Says Control to leave. You're already in it. I'm just teasing. All right. Sometimes you hear yourself going, Ma'am, I want a Pikachu. I want a Charizard. We give you our money. You give us shiny cardboard. Those UPC Charizards are going to be overpopulated as hell. The UPC Charizards. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the new ones that are coming out. That are already on the way, huh? Yeah, I agree. They're going to be overpopulated. I've Charizard and Pikachu kept them without knowing their value. Ooh, Surfetched, huh? So that's a Surfetched and a Phalanx? Phalanx! Silly Phalanx. Okay. Can we burn modern sets? We could, but there's no point. There's no point. You're not really... Oh, there we go. You're not really affecting anything when you burn modern sets because there's too many of them. Ditto. He's so cute. So we want to have an impact when we burn something, and so we ought to burn something rare. No middle ink. I would say fake. How do you feel about EX cards coming back? I don't feel either way about it. I think it could be a bad thing if they don't do a good job with the artworks. You got to burn modern by the pallet load. Yeah, you're going to have to burn so much modern. But you know what that tells you? It tells you that they're overpriced, doesn't it? That's how you know it's overpriced. Right there you go, well, it would cost so much money to burn through the modern. Wonder if the KKK burns rare things. You're the KKK! Here's Phalanx. Bobble Lucius Ditto. What? Here's Ducklet. He's looking pretty cute. It's looking breedable. It's a little Barraskewda. Ooh. Some people are very mad that we did that to Golbat. It's funny because we've been saying we were going to do it for months. Here's Urshifu. Here's the kitty cat. How could you do that? You're supposed to give it to me. Look at this kitty. All right. Cute little kitty. Urshifu. Okay, what do we got? Oh, dropped that hollow there. Crobat. What's the best set to open if I'm on a budget? $10, huh? I would take the $10 and save it. And then when you have more money, then you open something, okay? Open up a Topps pack. They're really cool. There we go. Corvus Squire. Here's Articuno. Oh, that's common and commons. Boltund. Boy, we're an hour in, and I've only serviced Joseph Campolongo's order. I'm so sorry for the wait time, guys. It's an unusually long wait time today. So sorry for the wait time. And we got a new set on the menu too. Probably so many orders right now. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get to all of it. You should speed up. I bet there's a long line. That's what I was just saying. I can only go so fast. I don't want to mishandle these cards, so I can't go, like, insanely fast. But, mister, the fact is the market doesn't care about your feelings. People will always be irrational. Capitalize on it and be a winner. Here's, oh, look at that. So good looking. Here we have Toxtricity. He's cool. Mister needs more hands. All hands on deck. How much does it worth for PSA 10? This order is unbelievable. It's a really large order, isn't it? Okay. We got Calyrex. Gengar. I like the Gengar so much, I treat him like a pull. You know, because if he can grade perfect, he'd probably sell. He's a nice little card. Mishandle me. Mr. Ghana or Adult Happy Meal because he's a man. Here's a little Venusaur. You got a lot of the Venusaurs. Okay, Zamazenta. Do you think the market goes up or down tomorrow? We find out data before market opens. So the unemployment figures were bad, stating that people were losing their jobs. And so that is typically a sign that demand is down. So demand is down and employers are not employing new people. So that is a bad sign. It is a slowdown of the economy, which is what they were talking about wanting. So maybe they're accomplishing the thing that they wanted to accomplish. And yeah, it's the economy shrank as a result. The stock market shrank. And I'm sure everything will be fine. Hey, mister, would you prefer CGC or PSA for modern hollows? Well, interestingly, the CGC grading gives you a chance for perfect grades, but PSA probably gives you a chance for more 10s overall because you don't want 9.5s. 9.5s sell for nothing. So it's a trade-off. If you're very good at studying the cards and seeing which ones really have a chance for perfect, you just send off the ones that have a chance for perfect to CGC. So that's how I've thought of CGC, is if you've got a really sharp eye for card grading, you can kind of send them your best cards and hope that they grade perfect. Hattrem, Kyogre, Ditto. All right, that's all the packs. So there was no Marnie and no Charizard in these 40 packs, but you pulled a lot of cards. Let's go over them. First, I suppose we will put this away. Joseph, what a large order, man. Pretty impressive. No trainers? No trainers. Everyone at my job is crashing equipment on purpose to get paid vacation while they investigate. Are you actually telling the truth? Because that should be considered like a type of fraud, shouldn't it? I mean, at the very least, they should be fired. We've been losing at least one worker a day. Also, I want to send Topps cards that I have, but I'm scared they'll get damaged. Oh, during shipping? Here's Coeli. Yo, I pull a shiny Ditto. Is it worth it? Here we are. Very nice. Mr. Brown Bread is out of stock nationwide. There we go. All right. So we got Kyogre, Hattrem. You got a Charizard VMAX code card. Dracula. We got this Hollow Gengar, Surfetch, Toxtricity. What I would do with these is try to get some perfect grades with them if possible, you know, because the Japanese cards have a better chance at that, right, Mr. Joseph? So if these can get a perfect grade, you'll definitely get a better price on them. So go through them and check them for perfect centering, first of all, because they need perfect centering. Cramorant. All right, very good. Lots and lots and lots of cards. Now, since we are besties, I'm going to have to share a few more cards with my bestie. All right. Grade the code cards. Let's see. Little Azumarill. Here's Samurott. No full art trainers. I guess not, huh? Give me a moment. Growlithe. All right, very nice. No full art trainers. Do you normally get full art trainers in Shiny Star? It seemed pretty standard to me. Here's Victini. Ew. Very nice. This is a little sad to watch, not gonna lie. And Merrill. It was only 4 boxes. You guys would be surprised how many boxes you can go through and not pull like a big hit. That's actually how it is. All right. Woo. So where would Joseph's stuff be? Joseph. Did Joseph already have a large bag? Gilberto, Andrew Pinto. Let me check over here then. Mr. Joseph. Trying to think. You opened a lot. Oh, here we are. Joseph Campolongo. Love that you got a few poker cards with the order. I'm jealous. I'm trying to be really nice. He ordered so many cards. I want to make sure he gets some fun extras to grade. Because you really can grade those. Those are very gradable. All right, so these are your other cards. Yeah, we gave him some of these lovely code cards for free. Oops, don't want to drop that. Mr. Get Marvel Metal cards. Marvel Metal cards, ew. Okay, so what we need is a box. That's what we need. We need a box. And I have a box somewhere. Ah, right here. This will work. Okay, we got a box. And now we need some baggies. Got to take care of our besties. Okay. We got all this. Wow, guys, thanks for your patience. Today is an especially busy day because of this Joseph Campolongo order that took nearly an hour. Took a lot longer than I thought. He ordered 140 packs. I mean, that's a lot. Can you do a Shiny Star v box break? Here we go. Let's see. And Joseph Campolongo. Very nice. Let's see. Let's get him a label now. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get you a nice label. The padded envelope. Print. Bag alert, says Rusty Bones. Major bag alert. There we go. All for you. Joseph Campolongo, everything's in order. All right, yes, let's put you over here now. Woohoo, we're done. We can go to the next order. Let's see who waited. Somebody waited a while. Okay, after Joseph, we have Jeff Leon, pre-order, 2 slimes, 2 W pugs. This was a pre-order. 2 of these and 2 of these. Dan Lay got kind of lucky cutting the line like that. Holy cow, man. Bag alert, major bag alert. Sneep. Hey, mister, your smile makes my butt tingle. Yay! Okay, we got a holo. We got another holo. Cut the line just in time. Oh my gosh, we stuck on pre-orders, says Vizard. We're on pre-orders right now. What are your thoughts on reward apps? The ones where you play games and earn an Amazon gift card. Oh, interesting. That is a fascinating idea. I don't know. I'm guessing it's like, watch these ads, and if you watch enough of them, eventually we give you money. I feel like that's not a very sustainable business model, because why would advertisers agree with that? I mean, if I was an advertiser, I wouldn't pay money for that. I'd be like, yo, these guys don't really care. They're just trying to get that free money. I can't hear you. Remember, you got a full art. You'll get an Alta Art Viz. Yeah, come on, Viz. Oh, Jeff Leon has his box. Chat, mister, do the pack break yet? Not yet. Fate or FMR? Andrea Navarro, one live custom. Andrea Navarro. Andrea. That's cold. I'm sorry, Andrea. David Morris, 2 Super Marios. You got it, David Morris, 2 Super Marios. This is the 3rd person to get serviced. She told me the pre tastes bad. Oh my God. What's the line like right now? 16 people in the queue, plus whoever's already in this queue. All right, let's see what we got here. So we got Baby Daisy, Toad. We got our hollows, Mario, Coin, and Bullet Bill. All right, so those are your non-hollows. These are just going to go back in. And now let's see what you got. 1, 2, 3. You ready? You got the Wario and Waluigi brothers. Goomba, enemy card, looking real nice. And Daisy. My brain kept trying to say Peach. I was like, it's not Peach. Here we are. Mr. Package came safely. Happy to see Umbreon come home. She's pretty. Yay! All right, let's try this next round. So we got King Boo. Look at the texturing. Lots of texturing on it. Rosalina. Wario. Some hollows. I think I only see 2 hollows this time. Rosalina, Luigi, and some bad guys. Really great looking cards. I think kids would really enjoy this. And by kids, I mean 30-year-old adults. All right, let's see what we got. Flip this around. Baby Bowser and surfing, snowboarding Luigi, but he doesn't have a jacket on. Is this Mario set a new or an old set? This is a new set that was just recently made. Mister, will you grade these? Absolutely, will be interested in grading these if you would like me to grade them. Yep, these just came out, I think, like this year, probably. I heard about them, but I didn't get them right away. So, David Morris. I was looking for something new to add to the menu, and I'm like, what about those Mario cards? Then when I was looking at the Mario cards, I was like, they made a Minecraft set too? I got to get the Minecraft set for sure. Thanks, David. All right, here we are. Okay, we'll put this over here. Dude, you need to get the Minecraft. Leo Flores, 10 Super Mario packs. Woohoo! Can you say chow me's out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why we had to raise the price by about $1, because I knew people could place orders like this one, and we would sell out very quickly. I'm a 36-year-old kid, mister, says Leo Flores. Oh, Leo. All right. Thank God. Top 10 best Pokemon. It's gone. Do you like steaks? Gotta eat meat. I do. I love steak. I love chicken. I love sardines. I would eat more ham, but ham typically has a salt in it called a nitrate when they cure it, and apparently those are very bad for you, so I don't eat that so much anymore. All right, you ready? Here we go. You got a silver card and a sport card. That's pack number 1. So these are your commons. These just go right back in, but you keep them. So all these are yours. It's nice, right? You can donate your commons if you don't care for them. But why would you not care for them? They're so cute. Okay, some people might only be chasing after that hollow. Okay, Yoshi. Man, these would make great inserts for like the live customs. I think people would actually like these. Baby Marios. Okay, very cute. 252 cards with 9 limited edition cards. Nice. So maybe we'll pull one here. I've never heard Mr. Support Book before. Well, this is an exception, okay? This is an exception. Oh, I love this one. Wow, that's cool. These cards aren't like Pokemon cards. They probably haven't been printed into the ground. I mean, I'm sure they printed a lot of it, but I mean, the demand for these is probably not like the demand for Pokemon. We also don't know whether they'll consider a reprint on them. I'm sure they'll reconsider a reprint on anything that's selling too well. Okay. There's a Mario. That one might do well as a common. Just a straightforward Mario. I think just slide these commons back into the pack is the best way to store them. It's bulking season. That's right. King Boo. That looks nice. Here we got some hollows here. I'm sure they will do well when the movie comes out. That's a good point. Yeah, there's a lot of hype for that Mario movie. I watched the trailer with Jack Black voicing Bowser. I felt it was kind of weird. Like, I wasn't sure how I was expecting Bowser to sound. Dry Bones. I'm a fan of Dry Bones. Dry Bones are very cool. Piranha Plant, too. But yeah, I wasn't sure how I was expecting Bowser to sound. And, you know, maybe I'll get used to it. Yeah, I wasn't sure. How should Bowser have sounded? Even Mario was kind of weird. Chris Pratt didn't even try to sound like Mario. Yeah, Mario. Oh, wahoo, Mario. But, you know, maybe they couldn't have Mario sound like that if you think about it. Oh, this must be one of those elusive puzzle cards. They said there weren't that many of the puzzle cards. The princess will go as... Oh, we have seen puzzle cards before. I know we have. Okay, so I think they're just common, though. Nothing will top the greatness of the first Super Mario Brothers movie. I know what you're talking about. That was a very wild ride. Golden card, sport card, chain chomp, mega mushroom. All right, just one more pack after that. So I can tell you these take far, far longer than Pokemon cards do to open up. And so these have something that I call a time cost. In our stream, we have a limited amount of time to open cards. And when a certain booster pack takes extra time to open, it means people have to wait longer for their turn. And that has a cost for me. When there's a long wait time, people place fewer orders, and they're less likely to place a duplicate order. So they don't go, oh man, I don't want to wait in line again. So they don't place a second order. They go, one's enough for today. All right, here we go. So one golden card. Oh man, lovely. Here's Super Mario sport card. Very hot. I'm loving the waifus. Here's, oh, excellent. That'll probably do well. That's Mario golden card. That's Donkey Kong. Toadette. Very cute. I'm loving these guys. Toadette again. Kind of weird. Mario Tennis. So in the future, we're just going to consider this a common uncommon like it should be. That's a puzzle piece. Cracked Ice Hollow. Oh, okay, cool. He's telling us what we're looking for. Wario. Wario. Okay, we got Diddy Kong. Here's a sport card with Mario in it. I need a new bag, says Leo. Oh, wow. So these cards brought you in, huh? You were like, whoa, I'm definitely opening that today. Here's a silver card. I like the silver cards better than the golden cards. Sport card. Oh, my God. So cute. How's it going, Fate? Okay, here is a sport card. Mister, it says limited edition on the back. Okay, we'll take a look for that. Silver, oh, I'm going to drop it. Are worth more than gold cards. I was reading your comment rather than looking at my hands. Cracked are worth more than gold cards. Okay, here's a golden card. Mister, there's another Mario. Here's another silver card. Oh, wow, there's Bowser. Okay, so we didn't see any silver cracked ice cards. I didn't see any that said limited edition, did you? Okay, very nice. Leo Flores, new bag for Leo. These cards are litty. They're lit. I'm assuming they did a similar rarity for the Minecraft cards then. Worth is the beholder, mister. Thank you so much, man. Fate of FMR. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's grab this third L box. So you're in L box 3, the one that's furthest away. Nothing ever happens in L box 3, Mr. Leo. We'll throw these sleeves away, and we'll rotate these slabs. That one's going up on eBay. There we go. Okay. How much is Mario Team? So here we go. We got Brooks Bellinger, 1 Super Mario, 1 poker card. You got it. Brooks Bellinger. Thanks for your patience, Brooks. Polyrath. Very cool, man. He's considered a rare in the base set. Where's the Golbat, mister? He is sitting with the Charizard right now. That's going to have a hole drilled in one day. I don't know how many days have passed by, but it'll happen eventually. Okay. I did not see limited edition in there. Quality went poopy. This is blurry. Oh, my Lord. All right. Give it a minute, guys. Let's give it a chance to fix itself. Sometimes we get a little bit of lag. Let's take a look. I'm looking at it from my screen. It does not look that bad at all. I'm looking at it from my screen. That's not blurry at all. Looks good on PC. These Mario are new. Yup, they sure are. Daisy. And... nice. Koopa. Winged Koopa. That was for our bestie, Brooks Bellinger. Thanks, guys. The line's finally moving. You got a little hit bag here, Brooks. I'm jelly. They have that 1G connection. Don't mind them, mister. What? Oh my God, you guys. You're funny. 1G connection. I'm a freaking idiot. I'm dumber. I'm stupider. I'm a freaking idiot. Derek Etheridge, 5 live customs. You got it, Derek Etheridge. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 4 and 5. So, Derek, you kind of swept past the hit. Let's see what you got here. Oh, you actually got something very expensive. You are in luck. So this is a $190 silver coin that you just picked up, around $100 in the live customs. Congratulations on your 2-ounce silver completer coin. It's already graded, and it features Queen Elizabeth on the back. Ooh. The price is based on the cheapest buy it now for the same coin on eBay. You got it, Mr. Derek? That is a nice coin. Occasionally, we put a coin in the live customs. They're not very common in the live customs. But that's yours now. It's real heavy. Real heavy. Very cool, man. And that's a precious metal. So you got something that's a little more valuable than cardboard in the material sense. Funny enough, cardboard can often be much more expensive because people just desire the artwork. Damn, that's pretty dope. Yeah, those are very cool. The coins. Okay, Derek. That portrait of Queen Elizabeth would be good to keep the rats away. What? Throw that. And we'll pop these in here now. Lizzie's in a box. Ooh, sell it to Pawn Stars. The old man would love it. No more head from the Queen. It's the King's turn. I have a nice silver and gold stash. I'll add it to. Nice. We have Joseph Jones, a box of Super Mario. Plus, can I take a quick look at my box? All right, let me grab that Super Mario box. Joseph, it might be smarter, because of how long this is going to take, might be smarter to take a look at your box tomorrow or in the nighttime stream, because this is going to take a while. Get comfy, guys. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, so that kind of knocks the cards down to the bottom of the booster. And then let's start the sneeping. Oh, big sad. The old man died from Pawn Stars. Yeah, I was going to say, he died quite a long time ago. All right. Pack feeling a little strange. We'll make sure we don't cut any of the cards inside, obviously. Oh, my God, do I hate this song. How is this even considered a Mario song? My God. Should be illegal. No way, he did. Damn. Old man died a long time ago, actually, guys. Yeah. Isn't Chumlee in jail for theft? I don't think he is. Can't put celebrities in jail. Bowser and Mario Limited Edition are the chase. Awesome. Good luck. I hope you pull it, Joseph Jones. Sneeps. They better make Peach sound like a MILF. Gourmet Race 10-hour loop for music. I know that song's pretty decent. This is an entire box, right? Okay. A holding tank at most. He's not, while I follow him on Instagram, he's fine. I see what we've done here. So we'll go like this. 1, 2. Chumlee is a huge card collector. We got Fishbone, Peach, the Pipe, and Black Yoshi. There we go. Black Yoshi is part of the 13%. I love it. Black Yoshi is so cool. Would they buy the butt plug? What are you talking about? You mean the chest butt plug? Only if the story was accurate. Him cheating with the butt plug? I mean, that would probably go for a lot of money. If you can sell Dahmer's glasses, you can sell anything, guys. Anything in this world. Maybe Belle Delphine kind of proved that when she started selling her bath water. Here's Thwomp. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough over here. I need to find something unusual about myself to sell. Here we are. Chum is a Poke dealer like you, mister. I've heard about that. He likes dealing in collectible cards now. I feel like I got ahead of Pawn Stars. They didn't really deal in it too much. Ooh, I like that one. Even if she's a 10. I keep saying I will buy your hair. How many spots left in pack break? Feet pics, mister. Chumlee is a big-time drug abuser. Aren't all celebrities kind of drug abusers, though, to be honest? They got the money. They got the access. They all end up doing drugs. My wife is going to flip when my 19 ETBs of cards come in from shipping. Yes, so I did buy some cards. What we got? We got some Mario. Wahoo! Blooper. Drugs are cool. Any update on the fake you on Instagram? He got taken down a long time ago. Took about 3 or 4 days to get him taken down, but he's gone now. That was pretty outrageous. I can't imagine how many people reached out to try and contact me for help with their order or with the card deal they wanted to make. Or maybe I was somebody on eBay and they're like, well, this guy's on Instagram. I can talk to him and tell him, let's sell this item privately. Can't imagine how many messages he intercepted that were meant to go to me. So outrageous. There we go. Coin, bullet bill. This takes a while to open, guys. It really does. This is not like opening a box of Pokemon. We would already be done snipping a box of Pokemon. The big problem here is all of these common and commons. They're so nice. I don't want you guys to miss out on them. But they've got square edges. See the square edge? So I'm always concerned about the square edge. To protect a card with a square edge, you always need to sleeve it because the sleeve has an edge too, right? So the sleeve takes the pressure from any kind of force that pushes against it. Silver, golden, sport card. So, for example, to protect these corners, we put it back in here. Pokemon has rounded edges. So since Pokemon has rounded edges, we're not quite as worried about the same issue. Silver, golden. Okay. To protect a cart from devastation. To unite all Pokemons within our nation. Drugs don't kill people. People taking them do. Yeah, it's true. But their access to drugs increases the likelihood that they'll use them. See? Both sides of the argument. Here's a sports card. Have you pulled a Hidden Fate Shiny Zard lately? Hidden Fate Shiny Zard. No, not in a while. Coeli was the last one to pull one, actually. No, drugs do kill. Here's King Boo. Golden and sport card. If you leave drugs on the table, they don't kill you, though. Yes, this is the classic argument between who's responsible, the drug or the person, the gun or the person. But yeah, I feel like the most common thing to ask people in this conversation who are on the right is, okay, so if it's not guns who kill people, if it's people who kill people, how comfortable do you feel letting everyone buy their own nuclear warhead? Should everyone be allowed to buy nuclear warhead? It's funny because some of them will actually say, yeah, we have a right to that. That's what the Founding Fathers wanted. You guys are just showing your lack of rationality when you say that. Rational people hear that argument and they go, you're just being crazy, man. You're just being unreasonable. Everyone should have legalized nuclear bombs. That's what the Founding Fathers would have wanted. I don't think they would have. I think the Founding Fathers are smart enough to know how dangerous it would be to live in a world where every common person had a nuclear bomb at their disposal. Just takes one stupid guy with a drug addiction, depression and anxiety, bipolar disorder to set off a nuclear bomb and wipe out all of humanity. So we do this thing where we restrict people's access to stuff, in particular weapons perhaps, right? Maybe you shouldn't have access to, a bazooka. Maybe you shouldn't have access to grenades. And people have to debate what society should be allowed to own. You know what I mean? And that's a whole conversation. The point is to always do what's smartest, though. So whatever just works the best, you're supposed to approach it unemotionally. Whatever the very best system is, that's the system you would use. Who cares about left? Who cares about right? The very best system is what we want. Super Mario! Oh, Peach! So cute! Bro, you Karens. You liberals. You Karens being triggered because I want to go out onto the property I bought and go deer hunting with my family. Unbelievable. We got guns over here in Texas. Here's Super Mario. Here's Daisy. Mister, still taking orders? You know, we got so many orders in the queue and the line is going so slowly. I think it would be a good idea to say no more orders because I'm going to be stuck here for the full 3 hours. Mister, would you ever want to have 2 peepees? Oh, man, if I could have 2 peepees. But wait, are they bigger or smaller than my current peepee? Because if they're half the size of my current peepee, then no. I'll stick with one larger peepee. But if they're the same size, double peepees all day long. I'm so happy my country doesn't allow guns, says your average player. Here's... Who's this? Oh, did they not name the... I almost said Pokemon. I always forget her name. You guys got to remind me her name. There we go. Gotcha. Next time then, Mister Rosalina. We'll be back on tonight, so you don't have to wait very long. We'll be back on at 11 p.m. tonight. If taking emotion out of it were plausible, many things would be much more regulated, considering it would be convenience over pleasure. Well, you know, you can speculate what things would be like if everyone was 200 IQ. Switzerland, for example, they allow guns, and they don't have the type of mass shootings that we have. So in that case, the Republicans are kind of right. The Republicans would be the difference between Switzerland and us is they just don't want to kill each other as much, I guess. You know, because what other thing could it be? What other thing could it be if all the population has guns, but they're not constantly shooting each other up? Well, it must be that the people themselves don't want to be killing each other. Everyone kind of chooses not to be a criminal. I don't want to be a criminal. I don't want to shoot and kill anyone. So why can't everyone just be like me? Well, the truth is everyone's not like me. Everyone's different. And difference isn't always a good thing. Like, if we're different because you like the color red and I like the color blue, no one cares. But if we're different because I don't want to shoot people and you do want to shoot people, that might not work so well in a society. So in that way, being different is not so pleasant. Here's... Oh, it's, what's his name again? Something with the K, right? Kami Koopa or something like that. We've had guns so long, we didn't really properly respect respect them, but that's how it goes. Misters of blood. What are you saying I am? $100 guns here is a $1,000 gun in Switzerland. I support more rules and regulations for gun. I support whatever is the smartest thing to do. And I'm not talking about anything a Republican introduces or anything a Democrat introduces. I'm talking strictly about the abstract idea of a rule book or system that has the finest outcome. The problem is I don't really know what that is. Yeah, I'm smart enough to know that I don't know. I don't know what really works the best. But I would like our leaders to know. They're supposed to be smarter and more informed than me, right? Don't you wish your leaders were smarter than you? So they're supposed to know what works and just set it up for us and make it nice to live here. I think one of the problems with shooters is you can't truly stop them in the end. They could just buy a vehicle and run people over, like the Christmas massacre. Isn't that guy on trial right now? He plowed through a crowd of people during a Christmas parade. Some guy who'd just gotten out of jail without bond because the radical district attorney made it so that he wouldn't have to be on bond. So he got out of jail scot-free, even though he had just committed a crime. And then he got in a van and he ran through a crowd of people who were celebrating Christmas, and he killed 6, and I think he injured like 24. Think about that. That's like a mass killing. 24 people injured. You don't know what that means. Some of them lost legs. Some of them got crushed. Some of them got brain damage. So, 6 dead is just the beginning of the damage he caused. And he didn't have a gun at all. He just had a car. What are you going to do, ban cars? So it's a complicated thing, because really what you want to do is live in a safe society, and banning guns might actually work. It might reduce crime. But I think in the end, if you live in a society that's bad and you take the guns away, they're just going to use the next thing. So maybe the problem is also that we're living in a bad society right now, a society where people think that they can just do whatever they want with impunity. We're seeing all this theft going on in places like California. We see all this theft in places like Portland, Oregon. Why don't they fear, any repercussions for the damage they're causing? Ban people. Yeah, I know. Honestly, that's what it is. When you move to a nicer neighborhood, that's what you're doing. You're banning people. Wow, that really gives us a taste of what's in one of these boxes. Beautiful, man. Also, no limited edition card came out. So I'm wondering if they're in here. Ooh, wow, that's beautiful, man. I love that. King Boo, Mario. King Boo. I'm a fan of Boos, by the way. I like all the bad guys of Mario. That's why they're so cool. That's why Mario is so popular. Such creative good guys and bad guys. All right. Joseph Jones. So according to this, Joseph, you got these cards here, Joseph. One of the hardest states to get firearms is Illinois, and we have one of the highest rates of gun-related crimes. Well, right, that's because all you got to do is drive out of Illinois and get a gun in a legal state. Now, if we made it illegal across the United States, somehow people would probably still get guns, probably through our border. We have weak security at our southern border, so you can just get illegal stuff through the border. So people will still obtain guns through Mexico, and probably through international shipping is also going to become the next thing, if it's not already. So people will obtain guns. You can't stop them. And then also in Japan, they're a pretty gun-free zone, right? And then you had Shinzo Abe actually got murdered by a handmade gun. So you would be living in a false sense of security to think that you can ban guns and be safe. Even in places like the UK where guns are banned, they have less shootings, but they still have plenty of crime. They have a lot of stabbings, a lot of victims who got stabbed to death. Didn't Canada just have a mass knife attack, stabbing attack thing going on? And how many people died? Wasn't it like 8 people got killed in a knife attack? It was 8 people. I think it was a large number. All right, back to it, back to the line. Woo! That is a lot of cards. Pat Gibbs, 2 Marios, need a new bag. You got it, Pat Gibbs. We are on to Mr. Pat Gibbs. Mr. Pat, your wait has paid off. How much is PSA 10 King Boo gold card worth? I don't know. Something. Can you explain why you need a gun in a developed society? Because even though we live in a developed society, we have some of the highest crime rates in the entire world, right here in places like St. Louis, Missouri. We have crime rates that rival countries that are still developing, and they have serious drug lords who are running around killing people up for territory for drugs. We have crime as bad as that, the same murder rate. And so if you want to go out walking and feel safe, you might bring a firearm with you. So maybe the country's not so developed after all if you have no control over your crime rate. For example, when you go to, when you look at the news, there was that billionaire's daughter who was just recently kidnapped and murdered. And she was in what, Memphis, Tennessee, I think? She's a billionaire's daughter going outside for a jog, and a man who was just let out of jail for kidnapping people immediately kidnapped her in a van and murdered her. So this is why Americans go, well, I don't want to lose my gun, because how am I supposed to feel safe when I go jogging in a city? I feel safe when I'm packing, but I don't feel safe when I'm just running around hoping that nobody with the van stops and kidnaps me. UK has very few guns, but has the most acid attacks, and people can't protect themselves. It's because of woke people, politicians, and the defunding of police. Here we are. What do we got? Wario and Luigi. Wario. Where does the term scot-free come from? Sounds so weird. A man named Scott Free who got away with doing what he wanted. All right, Pat Gibbs, new bag. Thank you, Pat. Mr. for Pokemare. I'm not getting killed by people with knives. Well, it's very easy to talk about anecdotal evidence, the things that you're experiencing. The best thing to look at, though, guys, is crime statistics. Look at what's happening. How are people getting shot? How are people getting stabbed? And just draw some... Did I just write Magnus? I'm so dumb, dude. Here we are. Draw some conclusions based on data. And draw some unemotional conclusions, you know what I mean? Pit bulls will murder them. Ban all pit bulls. Oh, my God. Here we are. Yeah, but that woman being thrown in the back of a van to be off to be murdered, and worse, probably. Awful, man. Absolutely insane. It's an American city, and you can't go jogging. You can't go jogging. You're going to be targeted and murdered. Wild. He didn't do anything wrong. That's like the kids who just got shot in Thailand. Like it was just a regular day for them. Golduck, pop 5. Snorlax again. Lapras. That's how you say Lapras. Perfect Garchomp from 2009 Diamond Pearl. Mister, what's up with the packs saying there is 3 hollows when some have 2? Seems like some have 2. Guns are fun to go to the range with. Cop, serve, and protect. All right, what's next? 18 people in the queue. Alexander Cruz. Oh, I'm sorry. Alexander Cortez. And he says $50 toward his SLAB-AWAY. You got it. So this is going to go down to 170.5. Thank you very much. It's updated. We'll move this over here. Alexander Cortez, 5 spots for the pack break. Wow! All right, so here's the pack break, guys. Mr. Alexander Cortez has taken 5 spots. Where's John R. at your list? My town has the 2nd highest crime rate per capita in PA. That's because we have a town of 20. What? Build more prisons. Don't let them out, says Sad Pepe. Oh, my God. Stockton, California has a serial killer on the loose. Makes no sense. I didn't see an extra pull. I don't know. It just came right out of a sealed pack. That must be the designer of the pack. Ban toxic masculinity and systemic racism in the police force. Defund the police. Boy, that was a stupid slogan, wasn't it? Defund the police. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You know, I think that the concept of defunding the police was that people don't commit crimes, police are just bad. No, people really do just commit crimes. Some people are just terrible people. That's really how it is. It's not just oh, the cops are bad. No, sometimes people are bad, by the way. So people are terrible. Here's Zach Caples, shipping for my bag. 1 Galaxy 2, 1 Galaxy 3, 6 Lost Origin, 1 Nintendo game pack. You got it, man. So here's the good old original Mario packs. And then we want a Galaxy 2 and a Galaxy 3. He would never. Yes, he would. Defund the police. What? they're like such a basic part of society. The law enforcers, right? Like, what are you gonna live in a? It's like going backwards, man. You're gonna live in a country with no law enforcement? I guess. Like, if you assume everyone's an angel, and the worst thing about society is the cop. People very heavily underestimating how evil others are. 5, 6. Anthony is one of the nicest mods. Crane. I know, right? Imagine depending on the police. Here we are. It's like, there's so many people who would definitely do a crime if they thought they could get away with it. You know what I mean? I always talk about this subject. I talk about how in the world, there's a couple type of people. There's people who wouldn't do wrong because they're honorable people. They say, it's a better world when we do the right thing. Then you have the next group of people who they don't commit crime, but only because they're afraid of being caught. That's it. If they wouldn't get caught, they would do the crime. And then finally, you got the third group of people that will do crime whether or not they get caught. And then some of them do get caught. Those are the 3 groups of people. You want to, of course, be with the top group, the people who would do the right thing just because it's the right thing to do, just because they're good people, they choose to be. That's the group of people that make up civilization. You want to live in a civilization. The second group is, I think, really large. There's a lot of people out there who would definitely do crime, like theft, if only they knew that they wouldn't get away with it. If they had to, like if they knew with certainty they wouldn't get away with it, they'd say, screw everyone else. I remember watching a documentary and they asked criminals what they did, and every single person said they didn't think they ever get caught. Boring group. Me, no cap. Some people commit crimes because they have been so wronged in life they feel they deserve to steal, cheat, and lie to get ahead. Yeah, I mean, those are just people who are rationalizing their viciousness on others, and they're just perpetuating that evilness. So they're like, oh, the world has been evil or indifferent to me, so I guess I get to be evil and indifferent to someone else. Well, I guess you're just no better than the world. Then you haven't risen above it, and maybe they've never thought about that, or maybe it's just them excusing themselves. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, gosh, man, I don't feel bad for you. Sort of like my mother-in-law. Protect Cheese. Who wants to get creepy? Says Jarmo. Cheese had your mom to protect him. Protect Cheese. All right. So, Mr. Zach Caples. There we go. There we go. Eye for an eye, mister. That's life. Can't beat them. Join them. Stop giving everything away. People will have to get jobs and won't have to commit too many crimes. Here we are. Let Mary eat cheese. All right, what we got here? Pack number 1. You got your your first day production card. Here we are. So they got first day production cards in here. I'm 3D modeling Luke's land speeder right now. I'm lactose intolerant. What? What? Okay, here we go. You give them shadow. Yeah, give them Shadowless Sword. Okay. These are real sticky. Oh, there's a Charizard, but he is destroyed by the stickiness. We're looking for an edged card in here. That card's pretty sticky too. So stick. All right. So this pack was no good. What's the queue looking like? We're working our way through an 18-person queue, and I think we're taking no more orders, right? What is it, 5:30? Yeah, we better take no more orders for now, okay? Sorry about that. Wonder why they're sticky. I don't know. I don't know what exactly causes stickiness. Humidity, perhaps? Here's Drapion. I mean, you notice the other Star Wars cards were just fine. So maybe it's just like humidity. Ooh, love that Radiant Steelix looking well centered. Calling no more orders makes us want to order. Oh my gosh. I'm going to send in an order anyway, says Cheese. Here's Bonnet. Look at that Bonnet. I miss poor Sergio. No, I wanted to order, says A. Perez. A. Perez. Oh crap, I just placed an order. I sent one, says Sad Pepe. All right, Zach Caples. All right, here we are. Mr. Zach. Period. Why can't everyone just be perfect? Humans' ability to regulate their own behaviors. That's like a religious topic, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's been the job of religion to tell people to be good all these years. I feel like people don't believe in religion anymore. I mean, there's still some religious people left, but I feel like especially young people don't care. All right, cool. Zach Caples. David Mores, one more Mario pack. Wahoo, Mario. If someone mutes Mister, he speeds through the orders. I had the very first order yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Thanks, Mister. I'm Thomas Hogg. I took your advice, Mister, and I'm getting a raise. Nice, man. Glad to hear that. Are you going to use your Sharingan? I'm going to use my Sharingan. I had someone else mention that in that video I released about minimum wage. Somebody else mentioned that they were also getting a pay increase. Is my address has changed from what is on PayPal? Should I say? Yes, you should always update your PayPal address and give me a warning about it, please. Yeah, tell me, hey, you've shipped me before, but my address has updated. Because I might just look you up in my address and use the saved address, okay? Squeaky wheel gets the grease. There we go. Yeah, that's an expression. You can also say you never, what's the word? You miss all the shots you don't take. There's Donkey Kong. And here is Bowser. So nice. You think they're going to show Mario have sex with Peach in the end? Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to be in the movie. So David Mores. I could really see Nintendo doing that. Mister, I'm good at Excel. Excel? I asked for a raise and got fired? Help. John Richter, 3 Super Mario packs, please and thank you. All right, Mr. John Richter. All right, here they are. If I place an order right before you call no orders, will it still get serviced? Maybe. Steve, what's the percentage you sell me an Umbreon? I'm trying to shoot my shot. What? You want an Umbreon? Which Umbreon? I got all the Umbreons. Dang, that Bowser is nice. Okay, what do we got here? We got a Gildan card. You need to be told to fold your laundry. Whenever I do OT and want to cry, I think of Mister working 7 days a week. Easy mode. When I worked for Coca-Cola, I was already working like this, so I had lots of practice. Coca-Cola told me when I was signing up for the job, they said minimum 20 hours of overtime a week. That's what they told me. And I thought they meant like, okay, on occasion, maybe like 4th of July, they need 20 hours of overtime. What they actually meant was every single week, a minimum of 20 hours of overtime. That was their work strategy. What they like to do is they like to hire guys who are real good, and then they just work them 60 hours. And so it was a really interesting strategy of theirs. They didn't hire a lot of people. They hired a few very good people. And but then you got tons of hours. So I said, okay. And then all of a sudden, every single week for the rest of my career with them, it was 20 hours a week of overtime. But I was making crazy money, and I needed that money to save up to go to college. So I made a lot of money with Coca-Cola in 2 years, saved it all up, quit Coca-Cola, and then I applied for the student loan, and I was able to pay for my apartment costs, you know, my rent costs, by using the savings that I made with Coca-Cola. Here we are. Because without that, the student loan fee wasn't enough money to pay for the cost of living to go to school full time. And then when I was in school, I also ran a little eBay store where I sold graphic t-shirts that I found for sale at places like Target, Walmart, and Hot Topic. So I had a little eBay store at the same time. So I had a little income from that too. Look at that. Ooh. It all worked out in the end. I used to have to go to the same store like 3 times to make sure the shelves stay full. So you also worked a soda job? Yeah, I had to do that too. They called it a something. I can't remember. It wasn't restock. It was called like rebound or something. John Richter. Oh, Mr. John. A little Depop. What? Here it is. Working with Coca-Cola was a great experience. I learned how to work really hard. I got to meet so many important people in the company too. They were really good at that. Pepsi, okay, cool. Pepsi was different. Pepsi, there was no overtime except for holidays. So with Pepsi, they just hired a lot more people, I guess. But with Coca-Cola, it was very different. They were like 60 hours per worker. And anytime I talked to another Coca-Cola vendor, which wasn't very often, they told me the same thing. We were all working 60 hours a week. Okay, now we got Christine Andrews. Can I get 2 Mario packs? Christine, let's get those Mario packs for Christine, shall we? Grab this box here. I used to work 56 hours a week with Amazon. Yeah, I mean, people would be surprised how much you can earn if you just accept overtime with the company you're working at, if you have a company that allows overtime. But I mean, it really changes everything. You know what I mean? I think I did the math in that one minimum wage video. But let's say you're making $20 a week and you work 30 hours because you're one of those young people who's all like minimum wage, minimum effort, quiet quitting, you know, act your wage. And so you're trying to work 30 hours a week because you're kind of a bum, to be honest. You're young, you have lots of energy and lots of time. And what you don't have is a lot of money. So you should be working a lot right now. So now you make $600 a week. And you're like, why can't I afford anything? But let's change that equation to working 60 hours a week. So now you're working 60 hours. Well, the 40 hours will net you 800 right off the bat. And that last 20 hours of times and a half, that's 20 hours by $45 an hour, right? So what does that come out to? Like, hold on. I'll just use the calculator so I don't mess it up like an idiot. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So it comes out to an extra 900, is that right? Yeah, the extra 20 hours at 45. Oh, I did the math wrong here. I knew that was wrong. Okay, so that didn't seem right. So it was an extra 20 hours at $30 per hour, because that's the times and a half. And that's $600 more dollars, right? So if you go from working 30 hours a week, making $600 to 60 hours a week, you actually end up picking up, you go from 600 to 1,400. The difference is really staggering. You see the difference? And all you did was increase your hours from 30 to 60 hours. So you actually earn more than double what you would have earned. And you got a lot of young people going, well, I just can't figure out why I'm so poor. But then they're all trying to do as little work as possible, and they don't want to work any hours. And it's like, dude, you can fix your problem. You just got to be willing to work more. You just get more hours, man. Then 500 on Pokemon. New cards? He said, Richter, correct. Mister, why Mario movie has no butt? What happened? You want Mario movie to have a butt? All right, Christine. They take 360 for taxes. Yeah, I know. I don't like taxes. You know, taxes are really for... High taxes benefit people who do not work very much. People who are taking more taxes than they contribute. So that's what taxes benefit. And then the hardest workers are the people who suffer the most from taxes. It's really not right. It's like they're putting a damper on ambition. They're saying, don't be ambitious. We'll punish you for it. And I feel that all the time because you guys know I work all the time. So it's really it feels very unfair, and I'll never like it, and it upsets me all the time. Yeah. Hey, you're working extra hard? Too bad. We'll take your money and give it to somebody who believes in, working 30 hours a week or something. You know what I mean? It's very upsetting. It feels like theft is what it feels like. It feels like theft. It feels like slavery. Like, why do I have to be a slave to this other person? How am I tied to them? We're not family. They never helped me in life. I struggled in life. I really struggled. I went without. I went without vacations. I went without free time. I went without financial support. And now I have to pay for them. And it feels like I'm being stolen from, or like I'm their slave going to work every day. So it feels very upsetting. Here we are. Yes, when you make overtime, that's when they stick you in taxes. And they don't want you to earn any good money. Yoshi, he's using ground pound. Here's Waluigi. Here's Peach. I think overtime works different state to state. Is that right? And Daisy. That's my brother. How's the line? Says Christian Garcia. Christian Garcia, we're all done taking orders for now. So, but you should join us in the nighttime stream, because we'll go live again, and you'll have another shot at opening up these beautiful Mario packs. Don't forget the Minecraft packs too, guys. I'm surprised nobody's really opening the Minecraft packs, but I thought that those were really cool. Imagine making $1 million and you get taxed 400,000. The fact that Mr. is where he is should be evidence to everyone that you can make it no matter what. Well, I don't know if everyone will end equal at the end of their life, but I can tell you this. No matter how much you're earning per hour, if you go from 30 hours a work week to 60 hours a work week, especially when you're young, you got nothing better to do, you're going to make like double what you're making. So if you're going to complain about money, but you're not taking on full hours, full employment, what is there to complain about? Just go work more. You know, it's like, it's right. The answer is right in front of you. Go pick up a side job. Go pick up a side gig. Go pick up a Uber job or something. You know what I mean? If you take your Saturday and Sunday and you work 4 hours on Saturday and Sunday, you've added an extra 8-hour paycheck without really taking much from your weekend. 4 hours is easy. You can do other stuff. So if you wake up at 8 p.m. and you work until 12 p.m., well, then you get 12 p.m. to like 12 a.m. to screw around that day. So you got plenty of time to screw around, and you picked up an extra 4 hours of pay. Well, now you can go have some fun on your Saturday because you've paid for it. So I don't understand people. 3 Mario packs. I really don't. I don't relate to the low energy, low ambition that you hear all over the place. I wasn't that way when I was younger. When I was younger, I was so full of energy and so full of ambition about the future. It's depressing hearing young people talk about, oh, I don't want to put in the hours. I don't want to put in the work. I don't want to have to impress my boss because he's the bad guy. He's not the bad guy. A weaker version of yourself is the real bad guy. You're not in a competition with your boss. You're in a competition with you. You're in a competition with you. How do you do better than the person before you, the person who you were yesterday? How do you improve yourself? No matter how much you stick it to your boss, flipping the finger, it'll never make you wealthy. Being angry at your boss will never make you wealthy. You'll be angry at Elon Musk, Bill Gates, all these rich guys. No matter how angry you are at them, no matter how much quiet quitting you do, you will never be wealthy, quiet quitting or doing any of those things. The best thing you can do is improve yourself. That will actually make you wealthy. Me versus me, time trials in real life. Mister, I think their mindset is you make more, therefore I'll make more, and you make less, so I can't really take much from you. I used to work construction. I would do handyman jobs on the weekend. A couple times I made hundreds of dollars and made it home before my roommates even woke up, and I still got to enjoy the weekend. Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the deal. If you're getting old and you're getting ready to retire and all that, you don't want to work extra hours then. You want to spend more time with your family. I totally understand that. A lot of people watching this right now, you're still young. You haven't made it to your 40s. And so if you're not winning the lottery of being born to a rich family, if you're born to a poor family, I know it's a sacrifice, but you can change your family's lifeline around. You can change the future for your children by making the sacrifice and working more hours. And it's tough to make that choice. But, going the other direction and saying, well, I'm just going to do as little as possible, and then I'm going to be angry at my boss and blame society, it would just never work. It's never going to, has it ever made anyone wealthy to think that way or vote that way? It's never worked for them. People today still claim about minimum wage not being enough. People today still complain about, oh, I hate my job. You know, you got to reach inside of yourself, and that's where you have real control. You have control over your own self. You don't have control over the system. You don't have control over other people. You can change you, though. You can change you tomorrow. You know what I mean? You can change your intelligence. You can change your knowledge. You can change your level of energy and ambition. You can change your goals. And you can change how many hours you work. And work hours include when you're done working for the day and you're off work and you come home and you're tired, you know, you're tired because you just worked a full shift. You can go home and start applying for jobs on your free time. So that's part of your work time. So if you don't have two jobs or you don't have a good paying job, you can go home and start applying for one. And that's part of your work hours. But you're working for yourself at that point. You're not working for your boss. So all that's really important. You need the opposite of quiet quitting. You need like super energy. You know what I mean? You need to eat a Mario mushroom. That's what will fix your situation in life, in my opinion. Anyways, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But I feel like I'm right because I came from poverty. Ooh. Ooh. Diddy Kong, Mr. with the early morning motivation. Well, it's too late for today. We'll start tomorrow. I was blessed with a strict father that beat a good work ethic into me. Yeah, I suppose I kind of learned that at a young age too, because my dad ran a small business at home, and I learned a lot from him. One time, one of the main jobs I did for my father, I did the shipping for my father, right? So I was a kid, 13, 14, you know, and he would list like 25 items on eBay a day in auction. So a week later, those 25 items would come down from auction and they had to ship. So I had about 25 items to ship every single day. He worked all 7 days of the week. He worked Saturday and Sunday, and he had a full-time job. And so I'd be shipping those 25 items, and if I skip 2 days of shipping, there's 50 items to ship. And for me, it would take like 8 hours to get all the shipping done. One time, I think he got quietly very mad that the shipping had piled up, and I went out to like the grocery store for like 45 minutes. I came back, all the shipping for like 3 days was done. It was all done. It was this huge pile. And I looked at it and I'm like, how did he do this? It was unbelievable how fast he got all the shipping done. He did it all correctly too. He was using like methods with the shipping I hadn't even thought of. He was just more efficient. I never forgot it. It's like a core memory for me. He was so freaking fast. And I realized for a moment, I'm like, I could be that fast. I'm not for some reason. And it's possible. I just haven't done it. So it really left this huge impression on me for the rest of my life that somebody's so capable of doing so much work so quickly. I never forgot that. He was showing me very, very high quality productivity. Really changed me. What do you do if no one around you pays more for the same jobs you're already doing? My job automatically gives you 50 cents a year and you can't talk to no one about a raise. Let me start off by saying a 50-cent raise per year is nothing. That is not enough money. So you are in a job where they don't value you. The reason you're getting 50 cents a year is because they don't care if you quit. That's what that means. They're saying that what your boss is telling you is it would be cheaper for us to fire you and hire somebody else than to give you a $5 raise or a $3 raise. Because, you know, 50 cents doesn't even keep up with inflation, right? You're getting more poor over time. So you need to quit that job and find a different job. So you need to line up another job right away. I was in a 50-cent increase job. It was Target. The top increase they gave me was 50 cents. They said, congratulations, you got the top increase for wage. We're going to increase your pay by 50 cents. And so, yeah, 50 cents is their way of saying we would lose money if we gave you an extra $2 an hour. So instead of giving you $2 an hour, we would like for you to quit and we'll hire somebody else. That's what they were saying with that raise. Tucker Zuli, 1 VMAX Climax. And they were right, because the job I was doing at Target is not an intellectual job. It's a very stupid job, and anyone with 2 hands and 2 feet could do that job. Tucker Zuli, which happens to be almost everyone. They gave us a quarterly bonus of 5 cents. Yeah, exactly. And so once again, that's your employer's telling you, we know if you quit today, we'll replace you tomorrow. And so they don't care about your pay wage. They're just paying you the minimum wage, which is required by law. And then they're just moving on. Working for 4 years for a dollar raise is criminal. Silver Fist is a pretty cool set. Oh, Target, where I'm at a maximum, is 30 cents. Many coworkers that were discussing about the raises during that time only had 10 cents or less of a raise. Yeah, and what's interesting is people stay with those jobs. So, Target's kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for workers. They're saying, we just want someone who shows up and clocks in. We don't want you to have any ambition. We don't care. We'll have our managers whip their whips at you, and that'll get you motivated. Tucker Zooey, those are bad jobs. And the reason they can get away with it is because there's too many people who can do that job. You are competing not with Target, not with the CEO, not with your manager. You're competing with everybody who wants to work. And it turns out everyone can do that job at Target. It's not a special job. So it will never pay good money. Never, ever, ever. No matter how much minimum wage you raise, the cost of everything adjusts with it. And then voila, you will feel once again like you're not earning enough. We got James Nogar, 1 new Mario, 1 new Minecraft. All right, cool, man. James Nogar. Here they are. I lined up a new job for myself late last year. I asked my currently employer for a $40,000 salary increase, and they gave it to me. My family and I happily moved across country. Main manager at Chick-fil-A makes like $100,000. Woo! Dude, you guys need to get out here and open up a Chick-fil-A place already. Man, I miss Chick-fil-A. I miss it so much. You have no idea. We have a Chick-fil-A out here, but it's so far away from me, they won't deliver. I work 87 hours a week, 12 hours a day. Hard work pays off. Seems like people don't want to work hard anymore. Well, I consider that an extreme amount of work. It's not sustainable. It's not healthy. What do we have here? Oh, that's a hollow. Very nice. It's not sustainable. I wouldn't want to work that much for the rest of my life. But you should work that much until you have the house you want and you have a little savings for retirement and you can afford to have your children now. You know what I mean? So you work like that while you're young. And then you work less as you get older. That's the trick. So as you're older, you don't have to work as much. Okay, so that's your hollow card. It's an underwater card. And then this is really cool. This is a glow-in-the-dark skeleton. It looks like it's a nether skeleton. So cool, dude. I'm loving these. I'm a full-time PhD student and teacher. Work hard now, buy all the Pokies later. Exactly. Work hard now, buy all the Pokemon cards now. I'm just messing with you. But you need someone tapping you on the shoulder and telling you that. I can't believe how many people on social media are trying to tell you to give up and to kind of be a bum and be, it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's that sort of grievance style of thinking, while it may be gratifying for you emotionally to sort of cry like a baby, it will never actually make you wealthy. It will never give you the success that you crave. You will never retire wealthy with that mindset. It just won't work because nobody's going to reach out and make you better than everyone else. No one's going to reach out and make you a millionaire. So you gotta realize that as soon as you can and snap out of it. I feel like I snapped out of it very quickly because, I don't know, maybe my life was hard. I don't know. There we go, James Nogar. Nobody was coming to help me. So I realized right away I had to take control and get ahead all on my own somehow. I'm depressed. I can't work at the same time I watch. Oh my God. What are you saying? Why can't I watch corn and work? Maybe you could if you were a corn reviewer. James Nogar said, rest of payment. Thanks, James. Marcel Torres. Minecraft looks fun. Let's try a pack. This is Marcel Torres. Society only cares about how much value you provide. Crying and not getting to work doesn't help you or anyone else. Here we are. All right, let's see what we got. Yes, Mr. Long Hours, but money is crazy good. Sounds like it. If you really were getting over 80 hours of work. Oh, wait, we like to rip it this way. If you're getting over 80 hours, because I did that like 1 week for Coca-Cola, and it was pretty extreme is what I remember. If you're really getting 80 hours, you're making crazy money. Oh man, you got the wolf. So cool. Note block, enchantment table, cow, spider, bee's nest. Loving it, man. So these Minecraft packs are coming primarily with one holographic card and then with a glow-in-the-dark card. Now, you might feel because Mario has more holographic cards that you're getting a better deal with the Mario cards. That's not necessarily true because you experience holographic card inflation. So with these holographic cards being more scarce, they should fetch a higher premium. Also, you're getting these very unique glow-in-the-dark cards that you don't get in the Mario set. You play Minecraft? I love Minecraft. I played it for thousands of hours. But right now, the game I'm playing is Pokemon Card, the game. Pokemon Card Opening, the game. Where I open you millions of cards. Here we are, Mr. Marcel Torres. Welcome back, Marcel. Skills. He's talking about tolerance. All right, cool. We have Tucker Zuli, 6-star birth. All right. 6-star birth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did the Gengar Poker card I pulled look? How did the Gengar Poker card I pulled last night look? I think it looked all right. Tucker Zuli. I don't smoke weed. I'm just on the spectrum. What? Bahaha. Okay, Tucker, are you ready? What time is it? Man, it's 5 and I haven't eaten, guys. I might have to go take a quick bite of something real fast. I feel my hands getting kind of shaky. That's what happens if you don't eat for a long time. I eat plenty of food. It's just I haven't eaten in a long time. I spent 4 years of my life smoking weed every day. And yes, the tolerance. Drug tolerance. Like when I drink caffeine and it feels like nothing. I don't think I feel any caffeine at all. It's like drinking water almost. Mister, can you do the growl? What's the growl? You mean like rare? Mitt. Mitt. Do sardine eating live. Well, I have a little dark chocolate bar in the kitchen. I think I'm going to go eat a little square of that. Are you streaming much over 2 hours today? Not really. All right, give me a moment, guys. I'm back. Look what I got for myself. Oh. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. So now we have Victor Alvarez. Victor says Topps Charizard and Blastoise PSA. I'm confused. Victor Alvarez. He sent me $60. Let's grab his bag. Let's start there. He sent me $60, and then he wants me to take a look at his 2 cards. Okay, we got... So this is like a pre-grade, right? Card appraisal. You have very, very, very slight residue right here and here. That might still pass as 10. I think with me it would. Oh, but then you got residue on the front here, so that would not pass as 10. How about this guy? Okay, I can see the very slightest amount of residue. Do you see it? When you zoom in, you can see it. Just the tiniest little speckles. It's a bit more obvious on the back. You know, I think with the corners, if you got no print lines and you got no bad corners, this would be a solid 9. And I think, personally, this one would be an 8 because the residue is too visible here. It's hard to see the residue. That's an important factor in the grading because it's kind of like a white dot, right? Like when a white dot's small enough, there's a point where it's considered a minor flaw. All right, but Victor, you sent me 60. I don't know what you wanted. Wow, this music kind of sounds like Terraria. Wait, is this Terraria music? No, this is Mario. Weird. Chocolate fingertips on everything. I didn't know what he wanted. Here's Pacalomat. 3 boxes of Dawn of Legend and 2 live costumes. You got it, 2 live costumes. 1, 2. Ah, they're cold. So Pacalomat decided to take advantage of the fact that his stuff has not shipped yet, and he wants 3 boxes. 3 boxes of the new Dragon Ball set. So give me a moment. I have to go retrieve them. Unbelievable, man. That's a lot of cards. Holy Jesus. Oh my God. I thought you might place a small order just because your stuff hadn't gone out yet. Remember, no more orders, guys. I can't believe this order came through. You still here, Mr. Pacalo? Wow. Holy. All right, let's bust them open. Dawn of the Z Legends. Three boxes. I'm glad I ate that chocolate, man. That little bit of sugar is going to go a long way. Today was crazy between Joseph Campolongo and Pacalomat and a few others. Some really big orders. Hey, mister, just got my gold poker deck back from BGS and the Umbreon graded black label. Wild, dude. Was that a card you had opened with us? Is that why you're saying that? Did you open it over here? Or was that one you had opened on your own? I'm glad you got a gold label. I'm not surprised because the gold and silver decks, when you open them, are actually in pretty nice condition, except for the centering. But there's a possibility, I suppose, for a print line and a gray dot. But yeah, that's pretty good. That card will definitely sell for like 1,000. All right, here goes. Nuova Shenron. Oh dear, hold on. There we go. What a beautiful day it was today, and I don't get to enjoy it at all. I was standing outside on our back porch with John just talking about work, and oh, it was so beautiful. And you could see people going by on their boats. Even in October, people still enjoying their boats. Piccolo Jr., Fated Rival, Special Rare. Can you send the decks sealed? Maybe. I suppose I could have. But, you know, this is more fun. This is what people pay for. They pay to have their cards open. Guess he's trying to complete a set. He's trying to complete these. Here we are. I think he's going after a God Rare. I cry for you, mister. I cry so hard. I'll be all right. Be all right. I appreciate the business, Mr. Pacalo. Here's Chiatsu and Son Goku. Mr. doesn't enjoy breathing his house air with us. What are you talking about? House air? I missed your Coca-Cola shirt. Oh, I've still got it. Here we are. Cooler, calculating warrior. Sarta, North Galaxy Warrior. Did John give you a huggy wuggy? So, I like how our viewership has actually fallen. I don't think people like to watch Dragon Ball as much. It's a different hobby. So people really like to watch Pokemon. And they'll tolerate some other things as long as it's not a lot of it. But if it's a whole lot of a totally different hobby, then we struggle to maintain viewers. We got Son Goten and Son Goku, fated rival. But, I want to pull a God pull. I think that'd be very neat. Now, it makes sense, though, because if you think about it, Dragon Ball viewers, this is not their primary channel. And so it's more of a niche thing, isn't it? What we got? Special rare Android 18. Pokemon for life. I remember Dragon Ball would play just before Pokemon. It was either just before or just after, but I'm pretty sure it was just before. All right. Do you stream in your underwear? It's a bit presumptuous to assume I wear underwear. Here's Son Goku. And, oh, there we go. Secret rare Kaioken Son Goku, United Divinity. So for those of you watching, he just got a big pull here. The SCR means that he's pulled one of the top rarities. Very nice. That was good. Silly, he wears diapers. Okay, and then we got Son Goku, special rare, super rare. Sheesh. That was box number 1. See, that wasn't so bad. Let's get through box number 2. Mr. wearing man purse. What are man purse? Are those man diapers? I think Biden might be wearing man purse. He's in his 80s, and he has dementia going on. Dude, Biden's probably healthier than me. I bet they make sure he's like in perfect health. You know what I mean? And I'm over here sitting on my ass all day, eating ramen noodles for lunch. He probably healthier than me. He probably eats better food. Probably gets better exercise. Oh my God, dude. It's kind of crazy to think about. TCG player, $194 for that one card. And the TCG player price is not based on the graded version of the card, right? So he's doing very well with that one card. Let's be political. Biden or Trump? I'm definitely in the Trump camp. I think that the country was better off under Trump presidency. Here we are. There were no wars. The economy was doing well all the way up until COVID. And I feel like his point of view was more American, Low unemployment. Everyone goes to work. Here's Son Goku. The Democrats used to be capitalists. They became socialists like in the last 10 years, I want to say. They became socialists. Now they're like super socialists. You got like Democrats saying they want to be communists. I think it's kind of crazy. Oh, whoa, whoa. I think the country was and is split more than ever. Trump was Putin's best friend. All I know is that Putin did not invade Ukraine until Biden took office. And that could be a sign that Putin does not respect Biden or the West. He may view this term, this presidency, as the weakest U.S. presidency in a while. He says, this is my opportunity to actually do something. I think that's honestly how he felt after the atrocious withdrawal from Afghanistan. I hear young people talk more and more about communism. Right, they think that by forcing everyone to be equal, society will be improved. But all you'll really do is destroy the ambitious people in your society who end up creating all the jobs, all the innovations, all the inventions, taking the risks. You destroy and drive away ambition. And what's left is a bunch of poor people with their hand out, but there's no money to go after anymore. All the rich people are gone. They're like, I'm out of here. This is collapsing. Just like France losing all their millionaires. What they say is like 60 Wasn't the number like crazy? Wasn't it like 60 million millionaires have left France? So here's Pan Inherited Bloodline Special Rare. Eat the Rich is not going so well because we don't live in horse-drawn carriage times anymore. Here's Pan and Demon God Shenron. I'm voting for Newsom. Here we are. We've got Demon God Salsa. We got Tambourine. Fascia. Mister, I worked at Amazon when I quit. Oh, then I quit. Here's Super Pai Kuhan. Eat the rich, make our jobs. What? Nothing to say about that, mister. I'm sorry, Jesse, I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing to say about what? Here's Gogeta, Powers Connection. All right, there we go. All right. Tammy doesn't speak to me because of it. Oh, what? What are you talking about, Alex? Here's Vegeta, Lone Saiyan Warrior. King Piccolo. Whoa. King Vegeta, Gogeta, Indomitable Mind. The country is more split than ever, at least since Civil War. Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that a lot. Country is extremely split. And I don't think there's any putting it back together. I think it's permanently split. All right. I think the only thing that will put the country back together is a war. So we're at that point. We're at a point where we have two forces in this country, and they are determined to disagree with each other in a very serious way. So we are definitely at a civil war point in the country. But here's the deal. Will it be a violent civil war? I don't think so. I think what you'll see is acts of terrorism. You'll see politics be extremely bad. You'll see gridlock in politics, which we've already seen since George W. Bush. But more importantly, what you'll actually see is people leaving the United States. That's when you'll know it's really bad. People will start becoming dual citizens. They'll be like, I don't think this is a stable place to live. The interesting part is that while the United States is struggling, and I take this for granted, while the United States is struggling, a lot of other countries are struggling too. There's instability in a lot of countries. So it's an interesting time for human civilization. I think that old civilization rules are kind of falling apart to new rules. And I don't know how it will turn out. Like you just had Italy, they just elected, quote, far right, whatever her name was. And she's saying, we don't want to be globalists. We don't want to be globalist spectators for the financiers to invest in us to see how much they can get from us, good little consumers or good little slave workers. You know what I mean? And that's a nationalism versus globalism is a big thing right now. And I think it sort of describes what's going on in the world. We're becoming a globally connected world. And I think that countries are going to be split between which way they go. Some countries are going to become sort of like, globalist trading ports, and other countries are going to protect their national identity and their ethnic identity and say, no, we don't want to dilute ourselves. We want to be our own selves. All right, here we go. I'm going to Puerto Rico to retire. Hell yeah, man. How do the Puerto Ricans feel about that if too many white Americans go to Puerto Rico? Pan, facing new foes. And if they say they don't like that, are they big racists? Here's Bardock. Are they racist or are they protecting their culture? This is box number 2. This is box number 3. Son Goku, fated rival. They probably don't like it. Yeah, they don't. They do not like it that much. They go, wait a second. We used to be Puerto Rican. Now we're turning into... It's kind of like what happened in Hawaii as well. So the native Hawaiians, not a fan of the idea of their ethnic group losing sort of like a majority power, majority control, and giving it up to mainland Americans. They're not a big fan of that. Are they just big racists? Well, I think according to the Democrats, that would be big racism. But it's weird because they actually, in this case, they kind of flip backwards to, no, we should protect the island. The island should be for the native Hawaiians. So it's fascinating. Son Goku, another world blitz. There we go. Kind of interesting. All right, we've got East Kai. I point to another one, which is Japan. Japan is pretty much 98% homogenous, and they're pretty clear they want to stay that way. But a lot of Democrats love Japan. They love the island of Japan. Why don't they point out the fact that Japan's horribly racist? Shouldn't Japan have to accept so many immigrants from around the world, perhaps particularly from poor countries who are struggling with homelessness? Shouldn't they have to absorb massive numbers of homeless people from around the world until the Japanese become perhaps a minority in their country? Doesn't that seem like something to cheer about? Like, yeah, we've done it. I think that the Democrats probably would not like to see that. And I don't know what their real position on subjects like that is, because they flip on it based on the skin color of people. Aren't they full? Mr. loves China. This is why I love your stream. The best out there, no doubt. I hear Calamari Desert. America and NATO just ordered mass quantities of iodine pills. Whew. Mr. Has someone slabbed away the rocky Scyther Japanese 10? Not yet. I said he'd probably be one of the first to go. I think the world can only be united when aliens come and conquer us. How about Mexico being invaded by Americans who want to live near San Diego but can only afford housing in TJ? I've heard about that. So there's so many white Americans moving to Mexico that ironically they're experiencing gentrification in some very historic and traditionally Mexican cities. And the people who live there, whose ancestors built the city, they don't like it. They don't like it. They go, oh, well, that's not fair. Our ancestors built this. Maybe it should be for us. Should it be? That's a good question for all of you to think about. If your ancestors built something, do you have a blood right to it? Or does it just belong to the highest bidder? So if it belongs to the highest bidder, you're a globalist. If you think that it belongs to you because of the work of your ancestors, then you're blood and soil. You're a nationalist. Here we are. So, and the, people take different points on that spectrum. Now, you guys know my philosophy, right? My philosophy does lean a little more toward globalism because I believe you should always be absorbing the smartest people in the world constantly. Whoever the smartest people in the world are, you should be constantly absorbing them as fast as you can. It's like a race. It's like a video game. If you could just get all the smartest people, the most talented, the hardest working capitalists in your country as soon as possible, your country will become powerful and wealthy and hold its position. Piccolo, guardian of Earth. So that's my position. Of course, I also have another position that you should avoid absorbing all the homeless people of the world, because why should you have to pay for it? Maybe the next country should have to pay for the homeless. So that's my other position, is you should be absorbing people as quickly as you can, all the geniuses, all the smartest people, all the hardest workers. And then you should be avoiding people who are going to be a net tax loss on your country. And I almost wish you could go through your own people in your own country and say, hey, you're a net tax loss. We're deporting you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a right to citizenship if you're a net tax loss. So that's a pretty vicious, pretty competitive point of view. But that's because maybe I'm competitively spirited. But, you can't have no compassion. You can't have no empathy in a society, because that society ends up being too vicious and no good to live in. So you have to mix it somehow. But yeah, I mean, I think that is the game being played. The game is a game. It's always a competitive competition. I believe the whole world runs on a competition called nature. And you want to absorb all of the smartest, most talented, hardest working people in the world as fast as you can, and then try to get rid of the people who are just doing nothing. You're like, all right, you're doing nothing. Get out of here. You're causing us trouble and pain. Mr. sounds like it. No, I don't. Hitler's concept was based on eugenics or something like that. And he didn't like the Jews. He thought the Jews were like in power. And so he was real jealous of them. And he thought that they were trying to, get rid of the native Germans or something like that. So he wanted revenge on them for the Treaty of whatever it was called. Was it called the Treaty of Versailles? I can't remember. So he was all mad at them and sought to take away power in politics and power in media and power in business and power in banking from the Jews. So he just wanted to wipe them all out, to get rid of them and get revenge for what they did to the poor Germans. And then also he wanted to expand Germany to make the country larger for his supreme race or whatever. But his concept of a supreme race was you had to have blonde hair and you had to have green eyes or whatever. That was his idea. It was actually kind of stupid, because who cares about the color of your skin or the color of your hair or the color of your eyes? If you really wanted to get the smartest people, it's a meritocracy. It's got nothing to do about Germans. It's got nothing to do about Filipinos in particular. It's not any particular race. It's simply a matter of getting together the people who are smartest. And so he was a huge racist Hitler was a huge racist. I'm not like that, but I strongly believe that by creating a meritocracy and bringing in all the smartest people, you're able to grow faster than the people around you. So, and you know, the other weird thing about Hitler, he was all obsessed about like killing people, which is, I think is another stupid thing he did. He was like obsessed with revenge or something. And so he did some of the most atrocious, memorable things of all time. And anytime somebody wants to win a debate, they compare you to Hitler. He just, you know, I don't think he was actually that smart. He didn't foresee how bad that would be. You know what I mean? And did you add the Selby Venus? I'm sure I did, Mr. Picallo. Mr. Picallo, thanks for the huge order. You got the character secret rare. Let me show that off for you. I'm glad you're here. I wasn't sure if you were still here. You got Son Goku. Yeah, he was, I think that guy was messed up in the head. Here's Son Goku. Ah, here it is. Kaioken, Son Goku, United Divinity. I'm sure you're anxious to have that soon, so we got to get you shipped right away. Hitler's car is at Volo Auto Museum in Illinois. Huh, very interesting. Here we go. TF Hitler got to do with cards. We like to talk about all kinds of subjects. When we open cards, there's no subject we won't talk about. We like to talk about everything and, you know, have a conversation about it. Here we are. I don't think there is such a thing as a master race, by the way. I think there's just, you can try to get the smartest, most innovative people into your country. That's very different. And they can come from any race. Just a matter of who they are, their character, you know what I mean? I was joking, mister. Well, it's an interesting conversation to hold, isn't it? Mr. Picallo, let's see if I can get that shipping done for you right now. Let's get that label made. All right, Picallo Matt. All right, we got your phone number and everything. So we're good to go. So I just get you the medium box, and we will bring it up to the weight that it's allowed to go up to. We'll bring it up to 10 pounds, I think. Did I have 1 or 2 boxes? Have no fear, you have 2 boxes. You got a ton of stuff. Can't wait for this to get to you. I'll feel a lot happier when it reaches you because I'll feel like it's in your hands now. We're going to claim it has a value of $80, all right? That's not that much, actually. And now I need to buy postage because it's going to say I don't have enough. Print. Mister, I identify as you. So can you send me all the Pokemons? Yeah. So there we go. Mr. Picallo, you in fact did have 2 boxes. Look at all that, man. Whew. Picallo, you're my bestie, man. You open a lot of cards. I really appreciate it. There we go. All right. Got this label. I'm going to go set this on my desk, okay? It's going to be shipped carefully. Woo! And now, we can move on in the list. So now we have Pirates Enjoyer, 4 in the Battle Booster. Here we are. I personally don't think humans are done evolving. That's another thing. I think that humans are going to keep evolving over time. We're going to get smarter and smarter and smarter. Hitler's whole concept of being, he was like addicted to having people who look just like him. We're the best. We're better. There we go. Pirates Enjoyer. Okay. James Ralston, Space Juggler, 30 packs. All right. I think we're all still too close to monkeys, basically. We don't have enough self-control. It's too hard for us to learn, too hard for us to remember things. I think we're going to keep evolving over the next 1,000,000 years. 1,000,000 years from now, if we haven't blown each other to smithereens with a nuclear bomb over Ukraine, if we haven't nuked ourselves to death, we're going to continue to evolve over the next million years. What do you think humans will look like over time? I think we'll look more beautiful. I think we'll be more attractive. I think that we'll be smarter, definitely. I think we continue to choose each other based on, competitive qualities like strength, beauty, charm, intelligence. And so people who are having more of those qualities probably have a better chance at getting laid and maybe have more children. I don't know. But so over a long, long period of time, I think you're going to see a lot of mixing. So humans will mix a lot over time. And I think you're going to find people look really different a million years from now than the way we look now. We're going to look back and think, wow, look at those guys from a million years ago. They're like gorillas. I'm saying you and I will look like gorillas to the people who are alive a million years from now. And there's a good chance, if we don't all get fried by a solar flare, there's a good chance they'll actually be able to look at us and study us because we make videos now. We didn't make videos in the past. Now we make videos and upload them to the internet. So a million years from now, they'll be able to look at us and be like, man, they're like gorillas back then. Crazy. Here we are, James Ralston. Here we go. Alex trying to mix with gorillas. Oh my God. I think the rules in biology that caused us to become the humans that we are today, Homo sapiens, those rules aren't gone. We're still evolving. We're still in that process of natural selection. And we can't see ourselves changing because we only see about 100 years of life, a couple generations. And we see like history books, I guess. But we don't actually get to see humans over vast periods of time. And that will change for the people in the future. Let's say 300 years from now, people will be able to look at us in high quality videos. They'll be able to look at us and be like, wow, we've kind of changed since then. We all look kind of different now. So I think that's where the human race is heading. And it kind of makes, Hitler's ideas of blue eyes and blonde hair look extremely antiquated. Like, wow, that is kind of a dumb idea, dude. Oh, look at this guy. He's so nice. All right, there we go. Very cool. Here's, Heatran. Remember Papa Harambe. I'll never forget Harambe. I'm already brown. Who knows? Maybe everyone won't be brown in the future. Like, isn't skin color determined by exposure to the sun or something like that? I feel like something that goes on with humans these days, we don't go out in the sun as much anymore. And I'm talking like a million years from now. Humans a million years might be so advanced, maybe we all do look like aliens. Maybe we'll all be gray-skinned. Who knows what will happen? Yeah, imagine the people with body mods in the future. Yeah, who knows where our technology will take us? We're at the beginning of the story of the human race, if you think about it. Think about where we are. I'll turn this down. If you think about where humans are, we only just invented the computer. Like, we only just invented it, like in World War II, right? And so now we're about 80 years out from World War II, and our technology has advanced so much in those 80 years. I can click a button on my phone and send you a message across the world, and then you can ship me a product that you made, and it arrives, and I can do stuff with it. Right? It's crazy how far we're growing faster than humans have ever grown. And there's so many inventions we haven't finished yet, including things like being able to edit our genes for intelligence. Can you imagine how fast the human race will change when you can tell a doctor, make my baby as smart as possible? I mean, think about that. That's going to change everything, guys. The whole human race will change from that. And all of a sudden, you're going to have kids. They're going to do crazy good in school. They're all going to find school very easy. And they're going to be competing at higher and higher levels in physics. Maybe they'll be able to regulate themselves better. I think that's something that criminals have a very poor ability to regulate themselves. They're impulsive. They get in a fight. They steal. They murder. They don't have impulse control, or maybe they don't have the ability to see the future. Like, this is what's going to happen to me if I do this crime. They don't have that ability. Well, if your baby's smarter and it has more impulse control, there's just going to be less crime. People are going to be like, I don't want to do crime. It doesn't pay. You know what I mean? So imagine everyone's got these super intelligent baby in the future. I think the whole human race is going to look radically different than how we could ever imagine it. And they're going to look back on us and be like, oh, they didn't even have gene splicing back then. Wow, they're like monkeys still. Ooh, look at this. Bastardon. But yeah, the ability to edit our own brains, that's it, man. The human race is going to change forever after that. James Ralston. And I don't think we're that far off from that. I think we're actually pretty close. All right, Mr. James. Let's find your bag. You got a fat bag already, don't you? Haha, that's my first grade pick. You see the old school collared shirt. All right, here we are. I just hope that the human race makes it that far. Like, I can't believe we're actually fighting with Russia right now in a war of words over whether or not we're going to use nuclear bombs. I can't believe we're there right now. Like, dude, this is so stupid. It's unbelievable. Russia and the United States shouldn't even be fighting each other. We should be spending all our resources on figuring out medicine, like stuff that actually matters. Like, who cares if Russia has a slightly larger country? So, you know, I think that Putin's just kind of dumb. And I think the Ukrainians were dumb to underestimate that he might be that dumb. You know what I mean? And I think we're dumb for you know, continuing it all. Luis Rodriguez, 3 Hidden Fates. It's the whole thing's sad. It's depressing, really. But you can only hope the next generation of humans don't care about it as much. Millions of people can die because of one man's ego. Right, well, and I wouldn't say it's just one man, by the way. He has a lot of allies. He's got a lot of generals. He's got his soldiers. So it's not just one man's ego. But, you know, you're right. He's a leader, so he represents all those people, and he tells them, this is what it's all about. We got to do this. You know, so it's sad, but we should be spending all these resources should be spent on medicine. Everyone should be a doctor right now. Everyone should be a scientist right now. Instead, you got all these guys who maybe, oh, Lewis. Wow, big hit for Lewis. Beautiful Umbreon. What a round out of the Hidden Fates. The second best pull in the set, Umbreon. Woo! Take a look at that. So, he is looking a little thin on the right versus the left. It's pretty borderline, man. It might be a 9, it might be a 10. That's a borderline card for sure. I hope you get a 10, though. Beautiful. All right, that's the best pull, man. Other than Charizard, and he's really, really hard to pull. But yeah, you know, it's we got like these land disputes. It's crazy, man. Crazy that the world's got to run this way. But that's the inevitable struggle of nature. The struggle to survive. The struggle to eat your opponent, basically. That's what the whole world is based on, that. All of nature is just that. Your struggle for survival. And one day humans will get beyond that, I think. Our whole society could look really different. I don't know what society will look like when there's no more struggle for food, there's no more struggle for work, there's no more struggle to live, there's no more struggle maybe even to get a girlfriend. Maybe our lifestyles, what would they be like? Will we get married anymore? Why would you need to get married? Would there just be, I mean, like, there'll be no rules, you know? It'd be like, you don't need to do things anymore. Conservatism, a lot of conservatism comes out of the need to survive. What happens when your survival is basically guaranteed and you're rich because you're just, I don't know, alive at the right time? You know, society will look so different in our, and we already are. Like, if you compare 2022, look at how salacious we are in 2022, so decadent, and compare it to the early 1900, like 1905, they would think we're out of our minds. OnlyFans? You know, they couldn't believe it. They'd be like, this is Satan. You know, they couldn't believe it. But today, it's very, people just accept it. They're like, yeah, that's OnlyFans. Yeah, and some people don't like it, but they're not like burning down the building that hosts the OnlyFans servers or whatever. You know, the wherever they're programming it and keeping it running. Give me a second, Mr. Jeff. Let me get a fresh box for you. I can't believe it. So society has already changed dramatically. Here we are. Very nice. And it will just continue to do that. Remember when Pokemon was Satanas, right? Some people believe that allowing your children to learn about evolution was a sin, basically. It was going to lead them away from God. Evolution is a trick by the devil. Whew. Holy moly. We've come a bit far away from that. All right, good luck, Jeff. 6:30. Oh my God, we are ending so late again. I shouldn't complain. I'm lucky to have you guys here ordering all these cards, so I appreciate it. Thank you to Pacalo Matt and to Joseph Campolongo and anyone else who placed a large order today. We're all besties. Here we are. Look at them boobies. Receptionists, stay off. There we go. Inky. Oh! Jeff, are you watching, Jeff? Is Jeff still here? He's going to want this card. Oh, my God, Jeff. Jeff pulled Proof of Trust Hestia. Wow, she's got a fantastic personality. All right, congratulations, Jeff. I think Jeff's going to be very pleased. Mister, that's the case. All right, here we are. Jeff Leon. Oh, that's the chase. That's what you said. All right, congratulations to Jeff on pulling a great signature card. You gonna grade that, Jeff? There you go. The anime has spoken. Interestingly, I don't feel like our viewership goes down that bad when we open up sexy anime cards. So Dragon Ball caused us to lose some viewers, but the sexy anime cards generally do not cause us to lose viewers. What does that say about society? All right. Wow. Is this... How many more orders are there? I don't think I can finish these all, guys. We have an order, Jesus Herrera. He wants 2 Pokemon Go English. Okay, those would be down here. He wants 2 Lost Origins. 1 Hidden Fates. 1 Evolutions. I don't have a bag. We have Jesus Herrera. Mr. Jesus Herrera, welcome. When you grade those autos, do PSA say signature? I don't think so. I don't think you need to. No matter how much we evolve, we will always need nice personalities in our society. I don't know what humans evolving will look like over time. But again, my belief is that humans are not done evolving. And we will look very different a million years from now than we do today. Eevee Zapdos. And we shouldn't wait to evolve. We should try to cause it to happen sooner because it's a good thing. Like, what if we live longer? You know, being able to live longer, you could call that a form of evolution. Now we're like this better version of ourselves. Being smarter, having more self-control, being more creative, being maybe more cooperative rather than destructive. Here's Farfetch'd. And last pack. All right, Reverse Holo Pikachu. You got Reverse Holo Pikachu and Blastoise. So your Evolutions pack was hot, man. We will only have 4 fingers. 6 people wounded and 2 people dead in a stabbing in Las Vegas. Wow, man. You're just hearing about this stuff all the time now. People will be too sensitive and soft in the future. Maybe humans will be more sensitive in the future. I don't know. You know, is it so good to be... because what you're trying to say is men used to be so tough and, you know, but maybe that's an expression of how hard life was. So maybe over a long period of time, men and women will be softer. But I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the worst thing. But I don't know. I don't know what it'll look like. I'm trying to think about it rationally. Jesus needs a new bag. I was talking about big personalities like those anime girls. Mister took it too seriously. Oh, I'm sorry. I might have misunderstood. No more good news, says Giovanni. Gee, if one person had a gun, it'll be a wrap. Men softer, Mr. Soft. Sus. Now, I know everyone wants men to be stronger. High T. It like, it's better, you know? It's, nobody wants men to be wimpy. And the problem is, I think the softer life becomes as a result of our success, the harder and harder it will be for masculinity to exist, to be, like in its expression of going up against a tough life. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to say is, as a society, if we succeed in making life cushy, masculinity will recede because there's not as much of a demand for it. Magnus Marshall, 3 Super Wahoos. Wahoo! Super Marios. It's me, Mario. Wahoo! Here they are. Yeah, does that make sense? Like, we're not wrestling bears anymore. And so maybe men aren't as muscular as a result. You hear about falling testosterone levels, and it sounds really bad. And I agree, actually. It sounds really bad. The sexual dimorphism, the gender dimorphism that caused men to be masculine and women to be feminine has always been, sort of like an enjoyable thing, actually. When you look at the most beautiful celebrities and the most handsome celebrities, it's usually men who are extra masculine and women who are extra feminine. So they're more like the outliers. They're on the far end of the spectrum of the gender dimorphism. And so if masculinity falls as a result of having too cushy of a life, you would think, well, now we're suffering from a lack of masculinity. Ooh, look at that. They've gone golfing. Just wanted to hear Chris Pratt's wahoo. Wahoo! It's me, Mario. I should have been the voice for Mario. I would have worked so hard. I think it would be fun if I had a little voice acting role on something. I'd find that funny. Here we are, Donkey Kong. All right. There we go. But yeah, I mean, you find women and men are heading toward the center of the dimorphism. We're starting to find women who look masculine and men who look feminine, or I should say women who look not so feminine and men who look not so masculine. And I feel that people generally just find that unattractive. They go, if people could choose to be like Brad Pitt and like the girl who plays, what's her name? I don't know her name. She's an Australian actress, and she was Harley Quinn in, man, I can't remember celebrity names. I'm so terrible with celebrity names. She's that one blonde girl. Ooh, Mario surfing, snowboarding. Here we go. She played Harley Quinn in, I can't remember her name. We're all evolving as we speak. Well, perhaps not. It's not that fast. It's a slow thing. Magnus Marshall, Margot Robbie, right. So Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt sort of represent these extremes going all the way to the one side of masculinity, sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was extremely masculine looking, and Margot Robbie, she's extremely feminine looking, you know what I mean? So let's see Magnus. But that's what people want. That's what people prefer to look at. That's how the celebrity becomes the celebrity, because they're attractive. And there's exceptions, of course. There's all kinds of exceptions, especially for particular roles that people are playing within movies. But when you're talking about smash or pass, Brad Pitt's going to rank high, and Margot Robbie's going to rank high as well, right? We have Adam Thone, Lost Origin, ×2. Shiny Star, ×1. Evolving Skies, ×2. Bag Adam Thone. Hey, mister, if you have time, maybe share some U-slabs for sale. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're so far behind today. I got to wrap things up faster than usual. So I do not have time for that today because this stream has been crazy busy. Are you ready? So we got Lombre. Here's Elemental Badge. I can hear my wife stomping around, guys. It's almost 7. I may have to stop opening these, guys. I mean, gosh, I have to eat dinner. Like, I was shaky earlier before I ate that piece of chocolate. It's almost 7. I haven't eaten, guys. We need to go to the grocery store. It's like almost dark outside. I didn't mean for so many people to order, but today was just unusually busy. Tell her to help. No, she wouldn't actually cause us to go faster. We would go the same speed. In fact, we might slow down if she helped. Okay, Adam. She's probably wondering, she's like, man, I can't hang out with my husband. All he does is work. She hitting the roof with the broom. So Adam. All right, here we are. There we go. Matt ordering 3 boxes of Dragon Ball. That was wild. All right, we have Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw's next. 1 live custom, Mr. Shaw. That's a cold pull out of the live customs, and then he wants 2 one pieces. You got it, Mr. Shaw. If I could just grab them. There we go. Kept grabbing like 3 of them. All right, Mr. Shaw is next. He's still here? Who's still here? There we go. And special hollow. All right. Nothing wild in this round. Get that dog away from my girl. What are you talking about? All right, let's go find his bag, shall we? What's up, Tibby's Bellinger? It's almost 7. I know! We have an order from Javier Romero. 2 Mario Brother packs. 1 Dragon Ball Dawn of Legends. This is Javier Romero. You still here, Javier? All right. 2 of these. And 1 of these. I'm going to call Evil TCC to make the stream crash so you can leave. Ooh, wow, that's a nice SPR. SS4 Gogeta, Powers Connection. That's a snipe, special rare. All right, now how about these Super Marios? So Super Mario's been killing it on this stream. We've opened box after box of this. It's a pretty small box. There's only 18 packs per box. So we've been going through a lot of boxes of this real fast. There we go. Show slabs. Pack art is fire on this Mario. Oh, yeah. I like these. I actually also do like the Minecraft cards. But I've noticed we haven't pulled the limited edition cards that you mentioned. Someone mentioned them. Are they... Is it possible to pull them out of here? I don't know if it's possible to pull them. All right. So what do we got? Javier Romero. He's going to pull Donkey Kong. Nice. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Toadette playing Mario Tennis. There's Soccer Peach. Oh, my God. There's Skiing Peach. And Koopa. Are there like pull-odds on back of the pack? Yes, but it doesn't mention limited edition anything. So, and we haven't seen it get pulled, so I don't know. It's a big bag. Okay, Javier Romero saying he's got a large bag. Let's go looking for it. Thanks, Javier. That helps when you mention stuff like that. Oh, man, we found your bag so fast because of that comment. See, guys, when you give me a little information like that about your bag, it goes a long way. Found you in seconds. Good tip. Dylan Cranfield, 1 Primal. Primal! Okay, 1 Primal Clash. Sub-Primal. Dylan Cranfield. Liver is king. Every time you ask Liver King if he's using testosterone boosters, he doesn't answer. 2 Lost Origin. 1 Ass Trial Radiance. Trial of the Asses. Good luck, Dylan Cranfield. We've got Grant and Heatran looking pretty smiley to me. I want to tell my wife not to cook anything. I want to go to the store and get some food. Here's Pyroar Goodra. I'm worried she's going to cook a meal for us. I have to go to the store either way. I can't text her because I got the phone streaming. Okay, Magnet Zone. Oh, Dylan. Dylan, did you want to donate these hollows by chance? This box is like 100% full. It seems like you donate your hollows. Discord her. I can tell he donates his hollows because he has no other hollows in the bag virtually. So this box is like 100% full. Ping her. I don't know if that's possible. Thank you so much, Dylan. Nelson Artiga, one dark phantasma. Nelson Artiga. How long do you think Nelson waited for this turn? Like 2 hours? Nelson with 2 hollows. Thank you, Nelson. Ryan Mitchelson, I want 1 Minecraft and 1 of the new Marios. I have a bag, but I haven't added anything to it in a long time. Ryan Mitchelson. What you hangry for? Not too hangry, but I want to buy some energy drinks. So I got plenty of energy drinks. Kind of off of energy drinks right now. I know they're super unhealthy. I don't know why I keep drinking them. They're like the only thing left that keeps me going. Golden card. You know how it is. Sit for long periods of time, drink major amounts of caffeine. Healthy things, right? Okay, and here's the Minecraft pack as well. You know what? Let's get the Super Mario done first, because we always leave these up. Okay, we've got Toad. He's so cute. And Peach. I want Peach. It should have been me. Cool, man. Now, these Minecraft cards are hilarious. I like them. So, this is the Guardian, I think they're called, and that's a glow-in-the-dark card. Can you guys believe that? You got Panda as well. All right. Mushroom, Dragon Egg, Steve, and Skeleton. So funny, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm worried she's out there cooking a meal. She tries to do that every now and then. She's gotten pretty nice about it. She used to never cook, ever. Very rare for her to cook, ever. Robert, she knows how hard I work, though. Mostly because I told her. Not in here. You said you hadn't ordered in a while, huh? How about in here? To see how much having to locate a bag really affects how quickly we're done. Here we are. Can I make one more big order? How's it going, Picalo? You can definitely make another big order and we'll ship it out with your other cards. But I won't be able to open it right now, okay? So I'll be back at 11 if you want to watch it get open then. We can also delay your shipping by a day if you need us to. Tony Devoy, Bulk My Lugia, and Primal Clash. Tony Devoy. He says, but I can't do it, man. It's too late. I want to open up a large order for you because we're besties. But man, it's 10 minutes till 7. I'm supposed to be done at 5. So that means I'm 2 hours late. He wanted a grade what? Bulk grade Lugia. Tony Devoy. Bulk My Lugia. Tony Devoy. Are we looking in Tony? Oh, we're looking in Tony. Different Tony. Tony Coy. Sounds a lot like Tony Devoy. Here we are. Tony Devoy. No, this is it? Here it is. All right, we got you. We are creatures of habit. I see Cardconomist stream and I click. Best thing to smoke my blunt to. Okay, Lugia EX. He's going to get in trouble. No. Well, I'm also very tired and I have not eaten. What, 6? Yeah, 10.6. Haha, so many Tonys. We got one new grade today. Really not much. We have to find a way to keep Mr. John busy. Cody Alejandro says, can I get 2 spots on the Gym Heroes break? All right, this is for Cody Alejandro. I thought you said you have to work overtime to be successful. Well, I am working overtime. I've officially worked 6 hours so far today. And so when I go live tonight to go live for another 4 hours, that'll be a total of 10 hours today. That's not bad. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Cody. Taven Richardson, 1 Gym Heroes spot. You got it, Mr. Taven Richardson. Oops. Arjun Joshi, SLAB-AWAY the Rocket Scyther. There it is. Knew he was on this side somewhere. Gotcha. We can, if you want, we can delay shipping by a day, though. That's possible. Would you like to do that? Because I'll be back on tomorrow. Yo, why don't you let me delay shipping for a day, and we'll do a big order tomorrow in a lunchtime stream, because I'll be back on tomorrow. All right, Mr. Arjun. So this is going to say Scyther, and it's going to say 285. There we go. All right, and now this goes into this pile. Gotta be careful to make sure it goes in the right pile. Okay, now we've got Giovanni Bonaire. Oh, my lord. Giovanni Bonaire's the last boss. So he says 50 to a slab. You got it, Giovanni. Giovanni Bonaire's been with us for a long time. Did you know that? So he said 50 to a slab. This goes down to 240. And then 6 Lost Origin. And a magnetic booster case. Can I see the case before I ship it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are. All right. Sleep. Sleep. And sleep. So, Mr. Giovanni's buying one of the magnetic cases. You sure you don't want to open 3 more boxes right now? I'm afraid I'm sure. I want the money. Trust me, I do. But I'm so hungry, dude. I haven't eaten. I was shaky. I had to eat chocolate to stop myself from getting too shaky. Yes, no good, man. Here's Radiant Gardevoir. Now, the reason I say this is because I got to go live again tonight, and I know I have to do this all over again. It's so much work. I wish I was a robot. If I was a robot, I could be so rich. No one wants to work anymore. These liberals. Very funny, Marco. All right, you want to see the magnetic case? I'm going to show it. Here it is. That's what a magnetic case looks like. Very lovely. Hold your booster pack. Now, I've actually put a Japanese booster pack in here. The extra crimp just goes up in this lip. It's no problem at all. And it's lovely. You can use it as a way to show off your favorite boosters, or you could even leave it on your table in your live streams to help you sell a booster pack just like that. So I've done that before. And yeah, they're fantastic. So Giovanni Bonaire, huh? Let's go find your bag, Giovanni. I think you'd be down here, wouldn't you? $75 for that? All right, there we go. How's it going, Thug? Thug stacking. Place that in here. Here's the Radiant Gardevoir. We'll go ahead and get you a shipping label. Come with the case. Oh, yeah. 1 magnetic case. All right. Oops. I should probably give John all the magnetic cases because currently they're with me. Have you ever shipped to Europe? Yes. Was it a problem because of custom fees? Not really. Thinking about buying a brake spot or a slab, but being in the EU doesn't help. So the shipping is expensive. But when it comes to the custom fees, I try to claim that your cards aren't worth a lot to help you out with that. In theory, they're not worth a lot. Like if you could agree to sell me your bag of cards for not that much money, then that's the value of the money. That's the value of of your cards. You know what I mean? So it's just an interesting thing. Like right now, this pack is worth 75, right? But when we open it, it's not worth 75. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, that's it. We did it. That's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a nice break from the stream. You guys watch a lot of this live stream, huh? Fun conversations, nice new cards. We like the Mario and we like the Minecraft cards.